Flat Earth British, Martin Liedtke speaking. Ta-da! Happy Friday, guys. Whoa. Have we got a show for you? Or have I got a show for you? Comms are in order. Good to see you all, people. Are you buzzing? Can you actually feel that? Do you know what that is? That's truth, that is. That's truth and that's love. That's what that is. What a mind-blowing week of information. I can't even believe the synchronicities. I can't believe the synchronicities. I know it's all happening at this stage of the game, which is what it is, actually. It's a game. We're in a game. They, the powers that should not be, have left a puzzle, have left clues of the nature of the game. And we've been deciphering these clues all the way along out of antiquity, etc. But now with supposed Antarctica, they have definitely left us a code and some clues, the same way they did, say, with the Womble code. Probably a better example would be the crossword that they used to name the D-Day landing beaches, that sort of code. So it's definitely there with the name of these anomalous viruses that have shown up. I knew it earlier on. I thought, I don't know, Corona, tears, it's just Delta. I thought, I saw this watery theme again. There has to be more going on. And now as it's developed, I thought, oh yeah, now I see you. So the game goes on, but they're giving us clues. They're giving the game away. Is it because the way out here only opens up a certain period of time? And they skedaddle. And when they skedaddle, to this place. Now, we're going to have a fantastic time, guys. I'm going to melt all of your Brians on this one. This is going to be a special. Okay, this is going to be a Flat Earth British special. The nature being is because it's from the Most High. And this is just the most fantastic thing imaginable. I can't even believe that this is happening. The information comes to me and I'm like, really? But I don't even question it anymore because I know how it happens. I know how I'm doing it. And I am hacking the matrix. I am not having it that this is the same place as we were before. They can fuck off with that. Okay, this is not the same place. And this place is far more malleable than the last. The last was malleable, but this one is Play-Doh. And you can navigate your way through the matrix. There's back doors, there's information. I get shown by dead people, dead relatives, and such, where to find the information. In my dreams and in a theta state when I'm just not there, sleeping, but almost there when this stuff happens. And it's just the most mind-blowing thing. Now, to be a true prophet is to, as I mentioned before, know the next stage set or the next scene of this movie. Okay, this movie needs to be touched up a bit. Okay, this movie needs to be getting it on. Okay, it's not juicy enough just yet. So on that note, masks for gimps. I can, I'll word you up without a get hold of one of them a little bit later. That's a t-shirt sent to me today. Yeah, it's not bad, is it, Ashley? And I'm going to give you all a big shout, guys. What's going to happen in this is this. I found something from a book from 1600s, and it's from the East India Company again. But they are in search of a passage through to hidden lands in the Seven Oceans. Now, I had to question myself. I'm thinking to myself, yeah, but these lands they're showing, they got star forts on. They can't possibly be Antarctica. They're just showing extra islands and extra lands within the Tierra del Fuego area. Until I went looking later on and I found a fuck ton of maps to show that they knew all of South America at that period. So that's not what he was looking for. And he left a map. He left a map with a channel, a passage out in, I guess you could say, a southeasterly direction, which just coincides with numerous maps of extra land and a passage out. Now, it could be possible that there's some sort of, I don't know, thawing in a certain area at a certain time, maybe because there's extra land and more going on outside that affects this probably really small piss poor section of it. Remember, this place is actually really beautiful, guys. It's the government and the controllers that make this place shit. This place is actually fantastic, and the people in it can be as well. Outside of, you know, sick mind control, where they're happy to, you know, fucking give their children to them, as long as they just do as they're fucking told, and they can keep hold of their little comfort blanket. They're only going to have that comfort blanket pulled away from them at the end of the fucking day when they're giving them lethal injection, and that'll be on the NHS free. Wake up. Everybody needs to wake up. And quick. So, yeah, I'm going to be carrying on with Flat Earth British right through all of the strangeness that's going to come down. Now, why is the Matrix feeling so buzzy? The higher vibrations are tangible. They are ecstatic. I literally feel like I've got electricity pulsing through my body right now, guys. And that would be the acceleration. Okay. And they're accelerating it too, you know, because they're on fucking panic mode. Too many are waking up, guys. And they know this because they cannot make it more obvious. Okay. Like this simple little fucking stupid code they left. This, like, you can't make this shit up. Okay. You just can't. So, yeah, we're going to have a look at that, which is mind blowing stuff, guys. Okay. We're going to look at, you know, the possibility of there being star forts in Antarctica. It just blows my mind. We're going to look into the Sinister Masquerade Ball a little bit later. We're going to have picks, lots of really juicy, fresh, cool picks. We're going to have daft history. Okay. Nothing is ever what you thought in history, as I will show you a bit later on. Okay. It's a bit weird, which is a bit weird and a bit trippy. Okay. And I'm going to show you just how prophetic I have been. And I literally surprised myself by how accurately I called out the events of what are happening now 5 years ago. 3 or 4 times. One of them quite poignant because I literally tell you what is going to happen. Don't believe me? Show you a bit later. The art of knowing the next scene, being able to be good at codes. Oh shit, I dropped my coffee all over my notepad. Bummer. All over me. I should have been in Bletchley. Yeah, that war would have been over in 1941. So anyway. Double flat thumbs to infinity thrice forever and ever. Let's have a fantastic time. Now, this is going to be it from me till Christmas, because next Saturday we're going to have a fantastic Christmas special. Okay, guys, you're looking forward to that? Now, I have, which I sometimes do, but more so just recently because of the extra strangeness, is reviewing the year of Flat Earth British, and it floored me to see how much we'd actually done, how much we'd achieved on the videos, how much information. We'd actually just smashed it all, guys. We just went way, way, way ahead than they could have ever fucking imagined. And the books and the massive convention that I threw. The visits, the loads and loads of places, the first star fort I've ever visited, one of the highest buildings in the world at its time, Lincoln Cathedral. That was a fab day. Just so much has happened this year, guys. You know, it's been just a fantastic year. So thank you. Thanking you for giving me that opportunity to be able to do such fantastic things. Okay, guys, flat of British. So how cool is that? So we're 584. You just shit out of nowhere. Now let's give a few of you a nice big high vibrational shout. So spirit level audio visual, thank you as well. Brian, he's a taffy like myself from Wales land. Dominic J, I think I got a picture of you. Maybe I got a Dominic later on. Is it? It was a book send share, but anyway, book send pictures will be up later. We got really cool ones today. Okay, if you've been keeping an eye on them this week, they've been rather cool, haven't they? We're lucky, aren't we? You know, I spoil you lot. I really, really do. Kind of dummy, but you're worth it. And you know, all of this keeps me out of trouble, don't it? Blind spot. Colleen Malone. Free press. Good to see you. Yeah, the terrible troll in my comments earlier that said he was off to rape and murder my mother. So good luck with that, because she's 6 foot under. What a fucking psycho sick fuck in this place. What's the matter with these people? I'll never know, but I do know. They're just scared. Scared children. They want to hug. Nobody's ever liked me. I've never been all right. I've never been cool. And that's probably just what it is. Yeah, they're the type to pull your hair and run away, you know, hide. Stephanie, I've been counting people like that all my life. I don't give a flying fuck. Martin, like I wouldn't be wearing this shirt outside with pride, thinking to myself, no one is nutty enough to actually bother me. So this is fantastic. It's not like I'm wearing a swastika around, is it, or anything like that, like they used to in the old days, like Sid Vicious. This is like proper offensive because they all got masks on. Good anarchy, my friends. I love it, me. Denise, good to see you. Jennykins, hope you're healing well. Okay, rest well, heal well, drink loads. And Cynthia, get some colloidal silver, rub it on the outside of your wristage. Some magnificent stuff. Eddie, Vertigo, £12 on eBay. SD, sounds sinister. Mr. Breeze, nah, I don't. I know you, SD, but it just sounds like STD, a bit too close. S. Lee, Joe Guilford, Mud Flood Chicago. Wow, we got so many mudders in. Taylor, so Joe Guilford. Dallas is in the house. Let me have a sip of tea. Sort my shit out. And we're going to get on with loads and loads of juicy stuff tonight. So please, before we get started, would you share this out? Let's get a bit of a crowd in, shall we? Let's have a fantastic night. Show them how it's done, okay? And blow our Bryans, okay? So there's nothing better than blowing your Bryans on FEB and then having a good little giggle and having a hang out with your brothers and sisters and getting that buzz on you. Dockage, spirit levels. I said that. What's that one? I can't even say that, but greetings to you. Logan Sharon. Yeah, man. That's a good film, that. Celeb Brookage. Good to see you, Deco. Deco Gareth is in the house. And I think Teresa, who's Hippie Shakes, had her son. It might have been his birthday today. It was Skull, I think. I just subbed to him. It might have been his birthday. But we have some birthday shouts. Okay. Starcatcher. Okay. He's in chat right now. Everybody wish our Starcatcher. Oh, Chappage. Special flat thumbs and love to Starcatcher. Everyone wish Starcatcher a happy B-Day because he's in the chat. That would make me happy. David Jones, good to see you. David Jones's locker. Love watery, where David Jones's locker is at the bottom of the sea. Frankie. Lindsay. I spoke to Lindsay last week. Yes, that's another thing we may do. We may have, depending on how my Brian holds out, okay, little telephoning. But this week, because reviewing my first ever phone in, which went down really, really well. It was class, actually. but it went on a bit long, half hour for my Brian. I'm not good on the phone usually anyway. I don't like phones as a rule. But I'll do it because it's like the guys. So we'll keep down to a couple of calls, a few calls, stop it for a little bit, look at some more shit, and then have some more calls. It'd be much better. We'll stretch it out, but it's all going to be fantastic right away through to the end. So do stick around, relax, put your feet up. Let me do the driving, but hold on to your happy hats because this may feel a little weird. You know, I just worked out just now. I had my microphone the wrong way around all this time. I'll explain a few things. Don't matter anyway. It's the thought that counts. Stan, any funnies today? Yes. Yes, there may be some funnies, Stan. There may be later on. There's a lot of funnies, actually. I've got a special daft history section I think you may enjoy later on with my second load of images of the day. Some of my favourite Ladybug collection books, which you may find amusing. And maybe some juggages and other stuff as well. Okay. Think of this as like the week before whatever next week is, which I'm not really. Somebody said to me today, like just assuming shit, like, you all ready for Christmas? It's like, what? It's like, but didn't this year go quick, guys? It was like a minute, and now we're at the end of December. How the fucking hell did that happen all of a sudden? So I literally thought it was last year the other day. I was like, what's 2021? What the fuck? Like, lost a year. It's just gone weird. Tell me that you don't feel like that. This year's just gone like whoop, zip, gone. Strangest thing. And here we are into 2022 weirdness. How many more years are they going to do that now before things go weirder? I don't know. Usually wars around 4 years, maybe 5 years. India's in the house. Much love, India. Lovely little 432 thing you posted yesterday. Helped me no end. Thank you for posting that. I like the old vibrational quality. I can't listen to long ones though. I find them very penetrating and brainwashy. Just saying. Raquel, that's just me. Yeah. Devora. Denise Marks. It's not Rona, officer. Anyway, so yeah, we got some decodes as well. Some really cool ones a little bit later. Let's get stuck into some juice first. Okay. Passage to paradise. Okay. Is it possible that they're out of the lands close by? Is it possible we're just in a small little enclosure, water above, water below, possibly in some sort of fish tank? Might be in an ark, as in Antarctica, and the place is a clock anyway. A beautiful precision, Swiss, fucking made clockage that can't even be faulted is this place. But Antarctica sounds like a bit of a machine. Comes to a sort of end of a cycle and does its thing. And I don't think there's anything they can do about it either, except wait for that passage to open and then skedaddle. Okay, because in their narrative now, but they are blaming the old CC, climate change, like they would, and they're pushing that agenda. We knew this 2 years ago. Next one, it'll be, oh, hasn't the weather gone lovely and hasn't the pollution dropped? You know what that is? That's you. That is not industry or fuck all. But anyway, I've always had a question with pollution. I thought myself, that makes no sense. That, you know, just polluting up that thin blue layer of that ball, when, you know, 10 years ago or whatever, when I was thinking such insane thoughts. You know, I was in a cult, the Globe cult. Just such an insane notion. I thought that, you know, it wouldn't take long with all that smoke bellowing out of power stations to clog this up. We'd all die, you know, of carbon monoxide poisoning or whatever. But then I got to thinking with Flat Earth, like they've known all along. They haven't been worried. They've had free energy and all that shit they've just chucked out. The place is so infinitely fucking big out there. They're not really worried about because there's always more air blowing in. That makes sense to me. So anyway, let's get stuck in. Did you share this out? 722 of you. How glorious on a flat day night. Oh, this comes today. Spiritual journey. This is a calendar which is linked below in the show notes. And this was taken by very lovely Maria, who's a professional Greek photographer. Yes, it's as sexy as it sounds. These she took a couple of weeks ago in Cumbria in England, and she's doing a calendar, and that is available. It's beautiful, actually, really, really beautiful compositions, all in the Lake District in England. Beautiful place. Not that I've ever been there, really, to have a look at it. Just saying. So, not into anyone in particular. So, well, it would be communism, Glenn, if it was communism, but it's not, is it? You can't really put a label on this one. It's just like a load of buffoons acting like stupid shits. I can imagine them in Parliament. They're probably just bouncing into one another. I don't think they even got thought or speech. Can you see them now? Just boom, boom. They don't even talk. They don't even enunciate words. Yeah, they just bump into one another all day, making stupid shit up. Anyway, that's just me. Joe Guilford. Anyway, let's get on with some usage. Happy birthday, Keith Richards. Isn't he dead? Oh no, that was Charlie. Keith Richards is next. Once Keith Richards goes, show over. I'm always amusing myself, if anything. Son of Overlook. Good to see you, my friendage. Brian Knopf. What's happening, Knopf? Is that like... Oh, that's Nath. I was going to say, is that I've spelled wrong, Nath? No, it is Nath. That's just me. Quran. Yeah. Oh, you're right there. Scat Pack. Hope so. Much love to you. And Kelly Dolan, I think might appear in this. And on, so yeah, we've got some cool pictures later. I'm looking forward to them. Messages clear, all sorts of crazy finds you wouldn't even believe. Okay. Share it. Make sure to please, as I said, could you just make sure to share this show out? There's a lot of people out there bored, probably watching maybe television, and like this is going to be a lot better. I can assure you of that. Okay. So I'm going to start here. There's always been a question with the flat earthers. You only got to look at the Antarctica Treaty, and that makes about as much sense as I don't know, marshmallows. Well, marshmallows make sense, or something else that doesn't make any sense. That's a poor analogy, but anyway, what the fuck is in Antarctica, NASA dude? Yeah, tell me. Yeah, tell me. So it's been bugging me endlessly because the treaty makes like zero sense. Nobody ever gets on with one another in the outside rest of the world, and you know it's only there for scientific purposes, and there's nothing going on. It's just a massive continent with nothing going on, and there's nothing going on, and you can't go there unless you've got somebody with you, and there's nothing going on. Out that cigarette, you pass the 60th latitude lines off, and all these weird, strange ass things going on. And then this week, this turns up. So I've looked at the listing, and I've got a map on my wall with a few of the southern islands, the British ones like South Orkney, South Sandwich, Elephant Island, etc., like a chain right the way across that entrance point, which would explain the war that they had, the British, with Argentina over the Falklands Islands. This is the gate, and they're fucking guarding it. And they've got Coronation Island, Omicron Islands, and Delta Islands. Now, you can't make this shit fucking up, guys. Now, so to me, right, these are things in the real world, what they call the real world, that are make believe. So are they telling us that they are also make believe? Maybe. I tell you what, can you go there and check this shit for yourself? No, that's right. You can't. Now, there's narratives out there that Hitler skedaddled there, went through New Schwabenland and submarines and all of the Admiral Byrd stories. We've all heard them all, but they're all on the internet and they're all out there for human consumption, for public consumption, aren't they? So we can't really take that as sanctum at all, if I'm honest. But, you know, the fact still remains, but there's an archive of Antarctica passage pictures. Now, like I'm going to show you a document in a minute, and it will show you a river from Tierra del Fuego that is running in this direction, southeasterly direction. Okay, guys. And what I'm finding is overwhelmingly they've all got this river. that runs. I'm wondering whether this is a replica. When they say New York or York, the first two Yorks, or Newark and the second Newark, New Jersey, or Boston in Lincolnshire and Boston in Massachusetts, or Washington in Lincolnshire and Washington, D.C., and all of these places replicated. I'm thinking they're replicated, but from where? From here. This is the first place I think that all this shit went down. All these places are probably out here somewhere. And this is just a replica. Where they go, they copy it with this Greco-Romano architecture, these resets. How much is out there? But yeah, they got it all green. We know loads of maps. These I've shown in the past. They'll show you what's happening in. This is looking at Brazil, okay, and Tierra del Fuego actually, but looking at it in a westerly direction, okay, Tierra del Fuego. And then again, you have a short channel where I guess Magellan Straits is supposed to be, and another river, the same river, running again in an easterly direction. And the people that occupy, this is like 1500s mappage, nowhere near the people that should be living there. They're Phoenicians. They have these mirror devices covered in gold, and they are white, okay? And what you see is a recurring theme for this period is everyone's busy killing one another. And the Dutch or the East Indian Company are cannibals. They're cannibals. They like to set up some sort of cannibalistic thing going on, like so in Brazil. So the Welsh have societies in Patagonia, and they say that they escaped or left persecution of the English, believe it or not, or the onslaught of the English language, funnily enough, and left for Patagonia here. I'm wondering whether they were here all along and they came from somewhere rather closer, is what I'm feeling, like here. And notice the trees as well. Some of them are ferns, guys, and some of them are deciduous. It's not what you'd expect to see there, okay? Remember, that's looking in a westerly direction, that one. Okay. And you can see the peoples. Now, take note of these people, and like this woman here, and these were clubs, blonde hair, naked, and out in the wilderness. Post-reset time, guys. Again, and there's an Artirius projection, same period as the lands above. And again, down here, Tierra del Fuego. But this is actually, if you can see, a post-deluge. This is after Noah's flood. They seem to know, how much was deluged. Tierra del Fuego was underwater. This passage through was underwater. Terra Australia, what they call it, extra land. Australia's. It's not Australia's. Circulus Antarcticus, so that existed. And the rivers there as well. Again, same rivers. Could they be the original Euphrates and Tigris, is what I'm wondering. By the rivers of Babylon, where we sat down. The promised land Martin Luther King talks about and off that. I'm thinking, I've been to the top of the mountain and I've seen it all. I'm thinking, cause you fucking know that there's more out there and this is a piss poor little tiny bit of a copy. And a piss poor copy at that. These are the Welsh that went out there. Bangor University Archive. Welsh-speaking communities at the ends of Earth. What, they were that desperate, they went 3,000 miles away from Britain just to get away from persecution or the onslaught of the English language. Here's Patagonia. And I'm guessing Antarctica looks pretty much the same. If you look at my thumbnail, that's what Google give you now for, oh yeah, it's all melting. And it's just green pastures. Green pastures. Some of you could stick a sweet little log cabin on and a swimming pool and a crusty old boggin log fire. Like that. Yeah? And probably warmer. They got volcanicity. Again, here's an early map. Okay, another Arteria, same upper continents, Hyperborean, but here again, this massive land, Tierra del Fuego, almost connected, and a river running in an easterly direction. Again. And take note, it all comes up here to the Tropic of Capricorn, just insanity. This is a Japanese map, same sort of era, same sort of thing going on. Can't really see a map, but you can see beasts. You can see beasts, horses, cows, blah, blah, blah. Just wild beasts. And I'm thinking, well, maybe that's where the giants are. We're in Lilliput and the giants are out there. Maybe they could come back. And when they come over here from, this is Antarctica here apparently, they go to Patagonia. And that's why there's Patagonian giants. And the Welsh is supposed to be, the special language, maybe Hebrew and Giganticum. And then there's the Phoenicians out of the water. Again, look at this one. Of a continent, again, a river running in an easterly direction. Of two rivers, just like before. And this map, which I absolutely love. I wish I could know who actually made this map. I have dragged and dropped it. I can't find anything about it. But again, then two rivers, just like the Euphrates, just like the Tigris. Phoenicia is situated there. Terra Sancta, Sancta, Sanctuary. Yeah, and this here, is this like the real Cairo fork delta of the Nile, just like that? And then you got this massive city there in Antarctica as well. Abyssinia, and this giant river here, which is going to be shown on a map from the East India Company very shortly. Okay, is this a way through as well to extra lands? Might be even more ways through than that. This is a mind blower, this one. All named. They know these places. There's other cartographers as well. Guys like Corona, Almricon Delta. You just can't make this shit up. You just can't. Is this guy who's Turkish Admiral Pierre Reese's maps. And he says that he got them from like an older age, like their Atlantean maps, and they show the coast of South America and they show the coast of Antarctica, and with wild beasts, trees, and green things. And this is like, you get this in Fingerprints of the Gods book, etc. Graham Hancock. It's official narrative stuff, yeah. But they still want you to know that Antarctica, or whatever's down there, is green and is lush. This is what they say Antarctica looks like without ice. So most of what they call Western Antarctica here is below sea level. So why is it there? Because of the ice. All of this here is ice, is water. So all of that is just ice, and there's only tiny little lands. They're saying islands, islandlets, an archipelago of islands is what they're saying that is. Well, that puts a little bit of a different thing, doesn't it, on it? And this is supposed to be an extension to what is the Rockies, the Andes, and that spine that goes down the center of what they call the globe, right? It's supposed to be the rest of it, yeah. Comes to an abrupt end. I've looked at it many times on Google trying to work it out, but don't mean shit because all that's fake. And there it is now. They'll show you this on Google. They're not hiding the fact that it's green pastures. They're not hiding the fact because they're pushing their CC agenda with this. So it looks more like Switzerland now, or Austria, an alpine retreat. It looks actually warm. And I'm wondering about penguins too. Let's have a think about pingos a minute, guys. Now, Cook said fuck all could live in Antarctica. Cook said the earth was so frigid, you couldn't do shit in Antarctica and hardly breathe, is what Cook said. But, it's a game, so he's probably telling some lies somewhere along the line. But there's no other animals. I've looked into it. Apparently you get a cave spider in Antarctica. Apparently there's a few newts and shit, but the place is occupied by just penguins. Now, why, pray tell, did they swim all the way to Antarctica by the million just to occupy this supposed continent? Does that make sense? Penguins are like on more northern islands, like Sandwich Island, Georgia, South Georgia, they're there. You can even get penguins in South Africa. But there's no polar bears because they're in the Arctic up north, and there's the Arctic foxes, Arctic bunnies, and all of that shit that happens in lovely, warm North Pole, where you get like Edelweiss and stuff, like you will here. I bet this place is like covered with wildflowers. I bet you it's like, lush is what I bet. And I have showed evidence of a Google mess up where they show you there's like a seaside resort there in Antarctica, but I can't trust that, so I'm not going to show because on TikTok. I was going through these today, just to double check, like, oh yeah, there it is, Omicron Islands, and there's Omega Islands. We want to literally watch what they come up with next. It might be on this list here, and I ain't even joking. Delta's up here as well on D. And look at all these different islands all around this apparent archipelago of Western Antarctica. I shit if you not. And they got Delta. So, yes, definitely. And they're telling us that it's not a mistake. Delta Islands as well. Funny, they only give you the coordinates for certain places and not others. The Depot Island. Some of these named Dink Island. Just craziness. Just craziness. So yeah, did they choose them off them, or is it just a code for us to pick up on? So I dug this up. This is a fantastic little find. My heart went pitty-pat when I discovered this, like it does when I usually discover something, but it's knowing what to put in the search is the key I'm finding to find this shit. So what we got here is it's early, okay? It's from 1561 to 1623, and if I just give you a quick translation, America, the 11th part, or a description of admirable journey accomplished by William Sheldon, the Dutchman. By means in the southern region on the Straits of Magellan, he opened a new, hitherto unknown passage to the Southern Sea. So they are aware of Tierra del Fuego. It's not that what they're showing in this book. Straits of Magellan, so across the Straits of Magellan, and they are gone to a hitherto unknown passage, and they show you on this map. I shit you not, my heart turned over. I thought, well, there must be some mistake. Maybe they're just showing us other parts of Tierra del Fuego. I'm afraid not, man. It's just the most mind-fucking blowing thing. I've had to double check, triple check myself, just to make sure I'm not making any mistakes, and I'm not. So yeah, Tierra del Fuego's there, and this is the strait here it's going into. There's the straits of the little tiny straits into this strait here, this inlet, and which looks like a south again. Excuse me, let me just close that down a bit. A south going in a southeasterly direction again. So yeah, they have cartography there. They know what it looks like at that period, and he's found a passage to go through. Okay, now it's in early Middle Dutch, and it's not easy, but you can pick words out, guys, because some of them are Latin, and Latin is just English, isn't it? So you can pick bits out like terrarium, terium, and you see a lot of Phoenician words coming up. I've seen Bacchus once or twice as well. So let me show you the mind-blowing pictures that doth come up in this book. So 871 of you, welcome to Flat Earth British. Please share this out. Let me show you this. So yeah, remember giants in Patagonia. Okay, and they do show that. So remember, what I'm showing you now is not meant to be a work of fiction. This is meant to be historical fact. Can you dig that? And check the crazy shit it shows you with historical fact. Okay, so bad rep, the East India Company, yes, but I can't imagine a fleet going down to the ends of the earth, okay, and basically building star forts and ping. So here's Tierra del Fuego, and there's whatever that is across the straits, and there's literally a passage going through. Now, Antarctica is not even supposed to be mapped or even known of, really, according to the official narrative, guys. Why is it in this book being talked about? They've got a passage going through to it. Mind blow. Okay. So they show you the scene down there, okay? So they got big ships. It's the East India Company, right, guys? A Cape of Horn, the Cape Horn's known about. They go around into the Pacific because, well, apparently the Panama Canal hasn't been opened. And so can you imagine them taking a shitload of concrete and stone enough to build like massive Stanford systems? I don't fucking think so. So yeah, greet the natives. We've seen all this before with the Columbus narrative. Okay. So what kind of society have they got? We'll have a look now. So the usual greeting them with garlands. And they're them same people, which I'll show you a little bit later. These are supposed to be Indians, but they're not. They're tall. They're white to start off. Most of them you'll find. And just move on a little bit, give you a better example. And they have strange behaviors and strange idols and like cannibalistic behavior, it would seem. These are like little fat, weird cherubim-newski looking white kids. Yeah. Don't know. You got the same thing going on in India. They got the same thing going on in like Papua New Guinea, even China. Okay, so they've done their voyage through. They're going through checking out the peeps in Philadelphia, and they're going down to maybe we're even looking at Antarctica now. And you get the Phoenicians, look, Thames, or another personification would be Poseidon, or Venus. It's the Phoenicians with the water, with navigation. Just the maddest thing. Right, let me just get onto these other pictures a second. Like I said, it's all in Middle Dutch. But it's crazy finds. I'm going to get through to some more of these pictures as soon as they load. Excuse me. Use that precious seconds for shareages, would you? Please. Please. This is our week before holiday special. I'm getting all the juicage together for St. Vincent, Brazil. So okay, we dig that's Brazil. And they got a little town going on. Looks like a little cathedral. The Problemo Sanctus, which is sanctuary. And they've arrived there in apparently already the civilized world. And then this is a Majelica. And that's Tierra del Fuego there. And this goes to where exactly? Is that I thought that might have been a doo-doo. A doo-doo. So yeah, Starforts. They got Starforts down there. I don't know what they're doing there. Mocha, look for that. I couldn't find it. There's another crazy island coming up. I don't know what's going on with it. Look at that. That little archipelago. Looks a little discharge place. So yeah, I'm guessing these might be giants because of the size of them. Like it's Patagonia anyway. And they look like giants. These are ships and these are houses and these are trees. So again, they show you a bit later on the most mind-blowing, all like creatures now. I'm wondering whether they come through this passage. And that's why there's so much giant action in Patagonia, sort of spoken about. Oh, stop fucking doing that. Let me just do that. So yeah, there's one coming up which shows you killing giantage. Excuse me, there you are. So there's a lot more naval stuff going on. Excuse me. You want to see that? I want to see that. Amazing. No, look at these buildings. Where the fuck is that all doing down there? Middle Ages. That's Lima. Okay, the highest capital in the world, Lima, in the high Peruvian Andes, and they've got like a big watery thing, and it looks like it's Germany. Yeah, that's right. That's weird, isn't it? I don't even know. It's too weird for my Brian. How did they even get up there? Another city which looks like England. Got a nice little English chapel going on. Oh, you loading bastard. Excuse me. Ugh. Oh, it's taking his own fucking sweet time. Oh, there you go. So yeah, let's see when they're fucking up these. Yeah, check this one out, right, guys? Check that out. Vakian. So I was like, what the hell is that? And you've got all these buildings inside you. It looks like oriental type trees in what is like, I guess, in an archipelago. Makijan. Tried reading, I can't find out anything about it. I've looked on Google and stuff, trying to actually all these islands, in fact, trying to find you know, the early ones if there's any, because of what they show here, which is carnage. I'll just show you. Let me just blow that up a bit. So yeah, I'm wondering like if all of this is going down in Antarctica. So what we got, it's like they showed on their maps, we've got a giant lion, because it takes two of them. We another lion there. That's a skeleton of a giant, because it is, because it's twice, you know, size of them. So the giants seem to be dead. And we've got pingos there. They look like dodos, and they are the size of ships. And up here, animals, massive animals. Somebody's clubbing them pingos. That's not good. It's not good at all. And tree stumps, and everything looks mud flooded. So I'm guessing they could have had a mud flood here. So yeah, definitely giant evidence, giant animals as well, corresponding with their maps of Antarctica and that part of the world anyway. And let me just get back to this one. And this juicy starfort. I'm like, holy fucking shit, what are you doing there? You know, even for like 1600s, so who, you know, built it on Nura Island. Look it up. I couldn't find anything about it, guys. I thought it might be one of those, you know, I thought it might have been closer to so-called Antarctica, and there's an exploding volcano. Ganapus. Right, I should have looked up Ganapus. But yeah, it looks like the Orient. See, little pagoda buildings and a big juicy starfort. Belgians. So Belgians took it, or, you know, run it. But does that mean they built it? It's just, what, did you carry all that shit all the way from Belgium? Well, did Belgium end up such a major sea power? The place is like, you know, big as a sports field. What about that? It's like, you know, how did they even get in there? Is more the point. Did they get through that channel there? Solar. What is going on with that? And what all them buildings? They look European. And what are they doing in some dot in the Southern Ocean down by Antarctica anyway? Starfort's mind-blowing enough. What's that doing down there? At the ends of Earth, mind. And here's another crazy one. There's that one there with all them buildings inside some enclosure. And on the corner, a clear Starfort. What's it doing down there? What, so many? 1, 2, 3 Starforts on one little island. In the middle of nowhere. You've got to ask yourself, what are they doing down there in that early period? And are they actually on that place, which they say they're going to, which is a passage to hidden lands, which he'd mapped, which is the other side of Magellan Straits, like the title of the book, to passages elsewhere, lands unhither known. Right or wrong? I'll show you the title now if you don't believe me. I know it's mind-blowing. It's a big, huge starfort here. And that's not that can't be Manila, is it? That might be Manila. Okay, maybe you went there with voyages to the Pacific. So that's further north. Landronas, I'm not sure what that is. So anyway, I'll share that to you. Mind-blowing that map, though, I gotta be honest, because it shows them same rivers. And that's starfort as well. So there you are, okay? By means of the southern region of the Straits of Magellan. So the Straits of Magellan is known the southern region. Dig. He opened a new, hitherto unknown passage into the Southern Sea. Dig, guys. So it's not, you know, we're not looking at pictures of. I don't think we're looking at pictures of Tierra del Fuego here, Starfort. I think we're looking at islands down in this hitherto unfucking discovered place, which is talking about in the title, which is mind blowing anyway, because it says that there's more going on outside you guys. Mind blow. We move on. And the Welsh been down there, but like I said, they've had massive communities down there. They've also got ones in North America, and the visitors in question have travelled 8,000 miles from a Welsh-speaking outpost of Patagonia. And basically, the reason being is because they say, however, the Welsh immigrants were always under great pressure to learn the English language and adopt the ways of emerging American industrial culture. As such, it did not take long for the new immigrants to fully assimilate into the ways of American life. And it goes on to say that they were running away from colonialism, basically. Where's it to? Further on down. Well, it's a good clue, but I think they might have been there already, you know. Patagonian Indians, they look like the Welsh anyway. I'm just thinking that they were there anyway. Here's the Welsh with the witches' hats on, and this is supposed to be in Patagonia. It's just crazy. Just crazy. And also in America as well, there's a couple of communities as well of just Welsh people. Maybe they were there before and didn't migrate there. That's what I'm trying to suggest. So yeah, not only in South America, but the New World here, this one is from, oh God, 1480, question mark, 1534. So 1480, not even long after. Oh, it is Columbus. So apparently this is Columbus, okay? In depictions years after the event, though. A few years after the event, which is always the case. But anyway, this is supposed to be what he see when he arrived, okay? Which is cannibalism, craziness, these strange 7-foot tall, grey or white looking, dressed like Indians with feathers and stuff, but they are not like the dark olive-skinned North American Indians you'd expect. And these alive. They're all worshipping these deities, because that doesn't look like a statue to me, and neither does this whatever it is, a hydra thing with horns. So what are they doing on there? Again, this is not meant to be a work of fiction. You know, this is Johannes Theodor de Bray. This is a serious historical study, de Bray guys, yeah? So, you know, made maps and things as well. So, and this engraving is supposed to be by de Bray. Wow. And it says all that. So why are they showing us this when it's supposed to be the same people, shapes, customs, policy, worship, just the strangest shit going down. Like I said, they all look the same, no matter where you go on any of these maps. They all look the same people. And it always, when the Dutch East India Company turn up, everyone ends up eating everyone else, I'm afraid. So it's just cannibalism and chopping people up. Don't ask me why, it's all too weird for my Brian, but this is the case. So it's a really old document. Let's see if we can get down to some of the look, there's so many pages in this. Anyway, let's take a look at some of the depictions. I will link it up. So we got an island of what? Dead stuff. Dead what? I don't even know. Dead people and horses. Okay, is it? Well, that's an unusual thing anyway. It's 400 pages in this. So there's just stacks of images. So I'm guessing they're all on ayahuasca or something at this stage. Drums banging, running around. Everybody's naked because I guess it's hot, but don't they get a suntan? They put grey stuff on apparently. Again, all running around, getting killed by the Dutch. This is a way to say, hello, nice to see you. Take me to your leader. We want to make friends. So I can see this is not clearing too much anyway. But the idea is, what I'm trying to show you is there's similar peoples at the same period, no matter where you are in the world. And it's all fact. Everyone's eating one another and it's all like Mad Max. That's what I'm showing you. Same here. This is Yuri in India, and it's by the famous Portuguese mapmaker Vasco da Gama. So again, a serious person. De Bray in this one as well. A serious historical study meant to be fact and not fiction, which is weird as well, because you get the East India Company going through Tartaria, East India. The buildings, the societies are fantastic. But again, you know, this is China, or Tartarian China, okay? I'm guessing they're beating this guy to death. But look, Phoenician heads with water and the Greco-Romano columns and the controllers up there, just like the Romans, the Phoenicians, yeah? Crazy images in here, beautiful color, many of them. And it'll show you basically all our carnage going down and beauty as well. Some beautiful stuff. They show you the natives, which are all in fine silks. You've got to ask yourself, where did they buy all their fine silks? We've got too many pages running for it to just load properly, unfortunately. But they are beautiful colors. Let me get through a bit more. Maybe that one. There you go. So look at these buildings. In supposed to be India and that, with these oculuses and portals, sound vibration stuff going on. And similar processions we've seen before, time and again. Arrive, we got cool shit, check it out. Hey, you got 3 heads. This guy's, he's talking to one of them anyway, I think the one in the middle. So is a statue. Like I said, that's the same one as they're worshipping in America, guys. And there's the Satan here himself. Is he actually there? Well, it's devil, horns, wings, looks devilly. And they're actually talking to him. Is it a statue? Do you put red pants on a statue? This one's hitting the floor. So are they manifesting demons in the ancient world? Or is that commonplace? Because they're like, you just come through some weird portal in a change time. And like I said, so everyone's got to be what? Tortured, tormented. There's a word, isn't it? Torment. So Taurus, your Taurus field, and ment is mind. So it's messing with the Taurus on your mind. What other words can you think of? Put them in chat that end in ment, like cement, management, experiment. Ment meaning mind. And I'm watching chat and let's see what we come out with. So words ending in ment. Check this place. Oh, we've seen that one. So yeah, I will link this up in the show notes following the show, but we really do gotta get on. Wow, look at this stuff in China. Again, looks like Rome. We've seen these in Rome, haven't we? These arches. Fine banquets, music going down. So these are beautiful condition, aren't they? Look at the richness of colour in these. Look at him, is he dead? So no, he's grey and dead looking. It's all just really weird. And oh, there's a person over there. I think they're going to cook him or something. A grey again. Always with the grey. It's weird. And that's how they get him around if you're a Dutchman. So you get bitches, just go take you around on a little bed. Yeah, you just lay there. I'd rather walk. How are you going to get fit? Stupid. Usually they cover him over. So, God, is he a giant? Yeah, because that's supposed to be adults. Wow. Okay. So, yeah, there's plenty of giants going on still at this period. So this is India. Doesn't like the India we know with saris and stuff. And ripping you off on Oxos. Oh, God, look at that. It's a beautiful part of the world. Look at all this going on. It's not exactly mud shacks, is it? It's proper buildings. That's India. Again, naked, grey looking. It's just weird. It's just weird, guys. So, yeah, I linked that up. It's a fantastic book, but there's like 400 pages of it, so I can't really share it all. But, look into all of that. We got to move on. Oh, let me just get rid of that. So, phew. Prophetic me. No, I didn't say pathetic me. I said pathetic me. Like very prophetic. So back, it says 4 years ago here. This is my Celtic Tartarian channel. We've done all about it. It's like over 1,000 videos. We've been talking about mud flood 4 years ago. But in fact, this was 5 years ago. Okay, it is 5 years ago. It says 4, but it's 5. So 5 years ago, we were doing all of this. Okay, just took everybody a little bit of time to catch up. Look, that cannibalism thing I was showing you just now, 5 years ago. But I said bring out your dead, beware. All right, 5 years ago, because me's a truther, and I knew this shit was going down. Okay, watched a sick speech by a WHO person, and what did I put? Spooky Vog, bring out your dead. The World Health Organization, who are scaremongering the world, saying global outbreak. Plague is spreading in 9 countries, giving fears for a pandemic. This is government dialectic. Also, because it was happening back then, guys, they were just spreading the fear of pandemic. I covered Ebola when they did that as well, even before this period. Later on, about maybe a year after this, I did another vlog as well, saying and stating that they're going to throw this shit. This is one's Ebola, as you can see. And the people were there were just, they knew this shit wasn't real. So 5 fucking years ago, guys, we were talking about all of this, and I called it. Just letting you know. Just check out the 39 people, 39 likes back then. No one gave a shit. Weird how things change, eh? But I called it, and I knew it. Right, let's have a look at some images. I'm going to come back then for a little bit. Give you all a bit of a shout. 993 of you watching on Martin Liga's Friday. Let me have a drink, guys. Now, this chick here, she's 102 years old. No, it's mad, isn't it? She looks a crazy capitalist. So what does she know? What's she getting right? She's probably got habits as well. She probably smokes her brains out. Yeah. She probably does what the fuck she wants. Yeah. Why is she all right? Because she understands what this place is, or overstands, and she knows it's a matrix, and she has the power over it. Yeah. 100-year-old guys, that's what we're all going to be doing when we're way over 100. Do you believe me? Punch through it. They've been killing us all along. All of them have been killing us since the start. So yeah, let's just check out some cool historical images. This guy, yeah, he's found an empty tree, bed inside. Got his pictures, I guess, of his missus and stuff, his tins, do a bit of washing, got his axage, his box for his shit, coal fire. Except for the chick, what more could a man want? Well, actually, they're very detracting. But look, that's fine. Yeah, that's a man cave. Rock on, dude. Rock on, brother. Right, this is a before and after shot. So this is it in the late 1800s. So there's lampposts all fancy tapery trees. We'll take note of that fence there. Boom. Fence is there. Guess the lamppost is still there. The taper trees are still there too. Oh, excuse me. Back that way. And that veranda's still there. Douche. Yeah, it's shit now though, isn't it? And it would look really nice back then. Everything looked better back then. Oh, this is a sufferer jet. Yeah, sufferer jet chained herself to a studio because I don't think that's a real background. Maybe it's just me, but it looks like a picture. Yeah, it looks like it's a studio. This Super HD, this looks like it's in another realm altogether. So I think she might be in a studio doing a photo shoot or some shit there. Anyway, if she's not, it's much further down there. And stupid shit, because no one is going to take any fucking notice. See all that? Do you know what that is? Dog went past, cocked his leg up and pissed on a fucking dress. That's her own fault for standing there for women's rights. Okay. It went down earlier, yeah. This was a woman, female sort of influenced place, and then they punched through with a male fucking patriarchy bollocks. Spunked the entire place shitless. It was fucking, it would have been epic, yeah. God's not a bearded weird dude, yeah. God's a chick, man. Obviously. Yeah, like this chick, yeah, who's looking after his tash. What? I don't know. Don't even ask. I think she's looking after a tash. And this is a baby bear. I'd like a bear. A fully grown bear. No, I'd like a baby elephant. Oh, it's that. She's doing that. So yeah, to blacken around your lips is part of a fashion thing of your tribal thing. And you get the funky going on. A bit like the Joker. Yeah. Yeah, she's fucking giving you the evil eye. She's giving you the evil eye. She's looking right at you. Yeah. So, don't do this at home, right? But there used to be a program out years ago. It was stupid, really, really stupid. Called Balls of Steel. And they had this guy on there who hung 2 irons off his bollocks. Oh, no, off his knob. And he stretched his knob. But then he did it off his bollocks. And then he had a heavy weight and he was swinging it on his bollocks. Now, why would anyone do that, guys? You know, even for entertainment or keeping fit, why would you swing irons on your bollocks? I don't know. Don't even answer. It's just weird. So you had to basically practice that at home. Look at Arthur Plumhoff. You had a bit of a plum. And this one, he's balancing a big ball on his nipples, which is completely normal. And he's obviously quite unwell and insane. He looks it too. He's pretending he's not in agony. He's in fucking agony. So this is my last post this week. I suppose 2 days ago, we all watched, which is about a melted civilization in the Frisian Valley in Turkey. And there's a shot of it there. Okay. It is contested. Some people say, well, no, it's years and years of erosion and shit. It's like, yeah, well, it's selective erosion then, isn't it? So here above our look like probably Syrian cottages, and they got a bit of tech going on, and he's going to give a pineal gland of zappage. What's them in the sky? Okay, so that's the moon, that's the sun, and that's what, a star, a massive star. They just got the one star in the sky, have they? Maybe it means a sun god thing. Look at this, being wear away by water, bashing away at the bottom. Hasn't even fallen over. I wonder what it was. Landing platform, something like that. Water tower. Transportation portal technology. It's in the middle of nowhere, though. Look, somebody built that in the middle of nowhere, because all of that area would have been fantastic. Right. World War I technology. It doesn't say what it is. I'm guessing it's some sort of early radar from the look of it. The French are using it. It's got 2 years, so their little speakers are their listening devices. It's a weird listening device. Maybe you could use like a smellometer, smell the planes coming, the diesel. The Iosaurus, the Eye of Horus. It's him, isn't it? Him with his little pink tutu on the beach. This is how Soros will end up, like Vlad, with bay leaves on his Brian. So yeah, this one's basically a dead something, which has been quite preserved in like a reliquary. You know what they did here? Don't want to know. Don't tell me. Sick and weird anyway. There's another reliquary. This one, a saint. Oh, did I write it down? No. Begins with B, and it's not Bernadette. Somebody slit her throat. Got her teeth. It's like a little clip from a horror film, isn't it? A little ringlet and a slit throat. This is nice. That's what they would have worn. Yeah. Not in 1972, going to see the Mark Bolan concert at Earl's Court. Nay. This is when you were going for a dance down at the ball in 1720. Gold, stuff, and I bet they cost a pretty penny. I bet they cost a pretty penny now. So yeah, there's your kinky boots of the past. Behold, King Arthur and the Knights of the Roundish Table. We will be going into that subject again more in the future. What about that? Apparently, they got one. And it's the same as that one in a sketch, apparently. Although anything coming from Harvard University needs to be seriously sniff tested. And a Masonic call, so it was a Masonic connection, had basically a mermaid exposition. So it's basically a woman floating around in a glass bowl. But they went through loads because basically so many drowned. You know, they shook us down. And mermaids in flasks, apparently they had them in the past. Too early for photographs. And they were exhibited in St. James Street. But, you know, the 1800s was the age of fakery anyway. And fraud, fake paintings, fake every fucking thing. Look at that for a lamppost, guys. Why ever would you have that? And it's perfect symmetry too. There has to be something more going on, like they can collect a charge and run themselves. Yeah, he doesn't need to breathe underwater. They just keep on to him, case he basically gets pulled away with the tide, because he hasn't got any breathing apparatus gone. He's got a skinny little bit of bundies on, though. He's got speedos. Check his hair. And you can walk on the bottom of the sea, no problem. Or get bottom of the sea food stuff. So in antiquity, someone's seen one of these chicks to basically copy her, unless he was alone in his cave, tripping his head off, and thought that's what she looked like. Is the only other explanation. But what is the frame of reference? What are we looking at? Looks alien. Looks like an alien grey. There's another one. So why were they making them in antiquity? Who were they? The Greys. Interdimensional beings. Obviously not from anything like outside the water, but they could be from outside of the water. But I seen a UFO disappear into a slit in the sky, size of Wembley Stadium. So, oh, she's suckling a little alien head thing. See that? It's a baby. Well, if you can call it that. Oh, flipping hell. So here's the better world that went before us. Remember this next time you want on your high street and you can smell that puke coming up with McDonald's and all of them people who can't walk properly wobbling out of McDonald's, yeah, oozing fat out of their bodies, orifices, and pores, yeah, like just like what slugs leave behind. Look at that for its Italian building. Look at that massive. They have these conservatories a lot. But yeah, she's a beauty. I don't know where she is. Sorry, I think it was possibly Australia. So yeah, this isn't an actor. He's a pissed off knight. He's got a gun there. And that's how they dress, maybe turn of the century. They still have Napoleonic uniforms, turn of the century. They're cavalry charges, First World War. So yeah, this is how a nurse got around in the past. Yeah. Or a nanny who brings up your kids because you're basically doing fuck all day, bossing people around. Yeah, he's like, whoa. I don't like your choice in doll, though, I must say. And yeah, it's a little, whoa, what is it? It's a Daimler, is it? I think it is, you know. So she can just go along and stink. But the thing is, it's beautiful, really, because if you hit anything, you know, you're not going to actually get hurt. The baby's going to get splashed, but you're not going to get hurt. I don't know why I'm laughing. That's not funny. Check this stone out. So the inscriptions in the top, the rest have been worn off. Mesoamerican, but also looks like Egyptian. But yeah, you've got the cross on top, so stuff's been wiped off there, look. I wonder what that was, because that's not a bollard, is it? That's something else. Hexagonal. Interesting. I don't know. There is in wherever that might be. I don't know, but yeah, so there was a Jesus on it that they wiped off. That's got eroded off, maybe. That column is, I guess, maybe there. And a lot of other cool stuff. Sun still there. So yeah, you think the rain coming down with the road at the top rather than the bottom. Something's going on there, like a flood. Maybe wiped it all off. Who even knows? TR or TA, don't know. So Freemasons, this is the problem, isn't it? All these secret societies, you know, with this we fucked up the moment we put up with kings and queens and family lines and telling them they were our betters and we all should do what they were fucking told. It's like, what? Really? And all of these were secrets, and it's to do with, like, you know, this death fucking buzz about it, you know, this whole weird cultic ideas. To keep people down and scared and feared and literally put them there, you know, wherever there is, when they know the game. So this is Puma Punko and Peru and the famous portal, which is cracked unimaginably so, buried deep in the mud. And it's been excavated out in the modern day, all of this mud, apparently from a tsunami from Lake Titicaca. Can't confirm or deny that. So here is the Phoenician breastplate. I'm wondering why the dudes, you see him, like Caligula even got one of these. This might be Caligula's, who even knows. I've got these circles on their tits, on the men's. I wonder what it's for. Would it give you extra swordy in the chest protection? I don't know. So lace, yeah. So human beings make beautiful geometry, and they let consciousness take over, and they use lace, finest lace, and they sit there enjoying themselves, thinking away their little womanly thoughts, whatever they think about, God knows, and making them, yeah, for the tables of the antique world. Yeah, take a look at your table. Have you got a fine, beautiful piece of lace? No, you haven't, have you? Some of you chicks might. So holding hands, what's that all about? Apparently, in antiquity, they held hands as well. It's all right, it's nice, there's a buzz going back and forth, but it gets a bit sweaty after a while, and you've got to leave go. Am I wrong? No, I'm not. They got wristwatches on. I know. Good observation of life, Martin. Here is Prince Charles's great uncle Vlad the Impaler, who's basically getting everyone in the country, wherever, Bulgaria, Romania, impaled, and then he's going to eat them all one by one. Because, like I said, that shit's going down in the past a little bit too much in all of the annals of history for my liking. I'm wondering if they all go batshit crazy on us and eat us all. This is cool. See this flotation device line? Well, I seen one come up of it last week. Okay, somebody posted, and they basically some sort of hydroelectric buoys, auxiliary buoys, that generate electricity by the ignition of mercury and high vacuum in gas of high tension. Okay, so there's a technology. Read that because I'm not going to read it. And there it is there. Self-luminous buoy using free energy, lit up in the middle of the ocean so your steamship doesn't smash into it. And I guess generating with free electric. So how earth does one do that with stone? She's just dipping her toes in the sea, and the sea just lapping over her toes, and it's transparent. So dig transparent stone, or stone that's been made to look transparent, I should say. Just blows my mind. There's obviously more going on for the past than they possibly could tell us. Look at this Roman cup. They found that there was nanotechnology in this vase and in other vases, tiny particles that would change color and illuminate, literally nanoparticles. And this one's no exception. And it was illuminated when the sun hit it or light into this color. But it has a Phoenician devil in it, the devil. I know. Tell me that love bug is not sexy. That's sexier than Herbie, but not the birds that usually sit in Herbie. Not all of them, not the one in the first one, no. Wasn't Sally Field. No, that was Smokey and the Bandit. Don't worry. Smokey and the Bandit shit, by the way. I don't even know what happened. Who gives a fuck about Burt Reynolds' life? Yeah? They spunked all over Smokey and the Bandit. One of the best films ever. Urbanus. Yeah, that's a sexy little car. See-through, by the way. I know. So this is in Iraq on the side of a cliff, and it is cuneiform. So I bet Zachariah Stitchin with his $200,000 fucking million a year when he was alive would know exactly what that says. He says, Planet X, anarchy, yeah. If you got the gold ready, you better have gold ready. Wanker. Skeletons in antiquity were bits of jade instead of gold, and they beaded up. I guess they do this now in the modern day, don't they? There's some kids around me has like little fucking jewels, gems in their teeth I've seen, and they're doing it then. Bling in the antique world. Yeah. And if you get a toaster, yeah, you get a sexy toaster, guys. Yeah, it'd be better if it was self-buttering. It'd be better if you had a knife that actually cut through the loaf of bread and toast it at the same time like they have in Star Trek, which hasn't arrived yet. Neither is the replicator yet. But it is a hologram sort of universe. So I just spoke about it, so I've intended it. That'll turn up soon. And here's what they were in. I guess I can't think this is Peru, maybe. It looks Indian. But again, we're like sort of, dream catcher type affairs, with the feathers and the hairs that interact with the ethers. This is a technology, subtle technology, but a definite technology. As are these Phoenician lions, gold, nunchuckers, and a studded bollock thing. So you put that over your family jewels, so to speak. Somebody carved in the side of a rock, but it might not be, but it is. Looks like a giant Mesopotamian. Yeah. So a few years ago, they say that the Taliban went bonkers, smashing all of these statues up, these ones all over the antique world, sledgehammers and stuff. But, in hindsight, it's like, these are dirty fucking Phoenicians, man, and they got death cult fucking going on. So, Ford's electro car, 1800s, way before petrol. Everyone was zipping around in good old, quiet, electric. And in World War I, the Weimar Republic used elephants to do jobs on the trenches of the First World War. Plough a field, let's grow some crops, we're going to be here a while. Shift some logs. Now that elephant looks fucking tormented. He doesn't look happy. And they're just super duper intelligent and lovely. Yeah. Do you know an elephant? He'd go like that with his trunk on the top, fluff my hair up in Bristol Zoo. It loves me, elephants. And they never forget shit as well. So if you do stupid shit when you're a kid in the zoo, you go back there when you're like 30 with your own kids thinking that everything's hunky-dory, yeah? You're going to get elephant splashed and pulling whatever that is. Could be fuel. And it looks like the Eastern Front of the First World War because it's cold. Might be a guess. There's always someone looking at you. Geological freak? Or at some stage I was actually there. Oh, the weird way reality is, maybe when this thing out with the stones, somebody was looking at it and they got imprinted in it. Or stones are alive. Hello, Mr. Stone. No, never spoke back. That would trip me out anyway. Foot lamp. It's what you want in your room in the antique world. Yeah, fuck them light bulbs and all that nasty fucking LCD thingies. You want a sexy foot lamp like that, and it burns your joss sticks. So your joss sticks and your frankincense and a sexy bit of oil. Yeah, that's what you want. Freemasons magazine from 1865, April 15. Until whatever name known, the objectives of society have been the same, politically, and overthrow the Tartars and generally formation of a mutually protective association. So in loose terms, it says about the eradication of the Tartars at the period of 1865, year before the end of the American Civil War. So it makes sense timeline-wise. George and Nicholas, Britain, Russian, fought separate sides in World War One. Are they the same bloke? And probably Little Willie as well. It's supposed to be grandsons, Queen Victoria, etc. The similarity is striking, but I've wondered many occasions, are we just looking at the same actor? And how would you know? Because they are going processions. Just going over to Germany, I've got to do a Dresden parade. Same people. How do you even know? It's just too weird how much they look alike, all of them. Here's another cool map look of Island California and Inland Lake Oregon. All of that is water and islandlets, that period. I'm guessing, the water came and went rather quickly from the map evidence. And there's our friend, the Faceless Knight, I guess. Looks maybe like it. There's bits of him missing. Classical statue of Romulus and Remus founders of Rome, and it was supposed to be an Etruscan. Okay, so Welsh speaking, apparently. Tartaria. Tartaria, and this is the buildings that were in Tartaria. All that bit of the world, most of it actually, and all of that architecture that come out of it. And the alchemy and the technology and everything else. So yeah, this is somewhere outside of a church, probably outside of the entrance for like maybe a nursery. But outside of a church, they put like, does my bum look big in this? Somebody's vandalized on it, but very rude, disrespectful. So yeah, I bet pissed up at night there's some crazy stuff going on that statue. Yeah, pissed up guys going home at night. Ooh. Now, this, instead of like spending hours in front of the mirror tatting yourself out with makeup, which I can tell you now, like guys are just not they can see through all of that. Yeah. This is more than beautiful natural look. One of these nice brown foot affairs with all of these stuff on your feet. Yeah. And look at them fucking rings as well. Yeah. See all of that? That's sexy. That's nice. Yeah. All of that artificial stuff is just, it's just transparent. It's bullshit, and it just shows when people when they do it anyway, they're just not got no confidence, is it? It's just like they're just trying to make themselves better because they're fucking, I don't know, not having a bad time as this bloke. So this is a saint, and he's having his bollocks eaten and his face eaten by frogs. I'll say that again in case you didn't hear me. This saint in a church is having his bollocks and dick eaten and his face eaten by frogs. What kind of frogs are they, Martin? I don't fucking know. Bullfrogs. Semantics. Anyway, before, okay, check this out, right? Before and now. So that's Abu Dhabi. I think it's in the United Arab Emirates. And it was a few Tartarian buildings, maybe. There's sweet fuck all going on. 1970, and then poof. They can just shit these super cities out now, can't they? It's all steel and metal and bullshit anyway. This is interesting. See little Goebbels, yeah? Sulky little bastard and his murdering psycho fucking wife who killed the kids. Yeah. Hitler, do you love me? Yes, I love you, Gobi Warby. Really, really love me. Yes, Gobi Warby, you're my number one bastard. Oh, thank you, Adolf. So this is the moment his one of his peeps come over and tells him that his personal photographer is actually Jewish. And shit, you know, that's the exact second. And the guy's taking the photograph. He says, your photographer is a Jew. And he's like, propaganda minister for the Third fucking Reich. He doesn't look too pleased, does he? Other one hands, they were shitting themselves trying to tell him as well. You've got to fucking tell him his friend. It's like, I knew it by his name being Goldstein. It's like, shh. He's a bit stupid. He keeps talking crap about his wife. So there's truth coming out of the well. She's like making a crazy sound though. She's like crazy, proper crazy is truth. I don't know. But yeah, she goes in the well or out of the well. So the truth's in the water. Johnny, good. I like a big door. Here's two griffins guarding this monumental window, actually. Touching the floor window. There's no way in there. That's a window. Well, that's unusual. What's more unusual is, how do you tie a knot in stone? Maybe this is a question for a 1970s television program. How? How do you make knots in stone? Anybody? I don't know, Lindsay dear. It's all too weird for my Brian. How do you tie knots in stone? I get you could like put a curvy bit of carved stone, but it's all one piece, guys. It's all one piece. It's soft. The stone is soft. This is the score. Okay. They got technologies, probably some sort of acoustic resonance, which makes this shit like Play-Doh. And then probably another sound. Hard. Weird. Right. This is something else that hurts my Brian. of all of so-called reality, why do goats do that? And I know they're perfectly fine holding onto a sheer cliff face with their shiny, smooth hooves, which have like no fucking traction whatsoever. Yeah, he's holding on with his teeth to a twig. Yeah, why do they do, right? Not that I want to know the answer, because I don't think we can ever get to that answer. Why are goats so suicidal in nature, and why do they do stupid shit like that? Isn't reality just really fucking weird? I will bring it to your attention how weird it is. That is weird. Maybe it's the pictures the other way around. He's just laying down. No, I can't. The mountain behind. All right. Oh, yeah, there's that nanotechnology in 2 Roman vessels again, drinking vessels. And if light goes on a one, it turns into a red. So the particles or whatever it is inside, red mercury, react with the light and illuminate. So, yeah, they had nanoparticle technology in the drinking vessels alone in the classical world. The making of homunculus. I think they've been doing it a long time, you know. I think they were doing it now. I think they're doing it now. I think they're cloning as well. I really do. And they're going to roll out another fucking Tom. Oh, I can't say that word, can I? The one that starred in Vanilla Sky, and roll out another one. Sunlight fireplace increase. Santa Claus become carrying bad vibes into other house of Christmas. So I won't be having a Christmas. Knock yourselves out, though. I will be having a sort of holiday buzz vibe with you guys, and that's my thing. But as for any religious happenings, Christmas trees and things like that, I won't be able to permit myself to do that to myself. Okay, I can't. I won't be able to. Okay, because it is a form of devil worship. I'm not really doing that this lifetime. So what I'm going to do is having sort of like I had an anti-Halloween Christmas, but I can't say anti-Christmas because somebody might wrongly construe it and say he's saying he's the Antichrist. Not that. This is a Janus mask full of alchemical coating, the ribbon, the checkerboard, Harlequin type, a bear playing card. What's that then? The 3 of diamonds, is it? I don't know. Playing cards are weird as well. They work on some sort of psychic thing going on. Playing cards. Shh. I told you lot. Shut the fuck up. Shut that dog up. I'm trying to have a kip. You know, like consciousness interacts with divining rods. Well, I think it's the same thing with cards as well, because you can determine them with consciousness. I've proved this point many, many times. Okay. Waiting for smallpox vaccination here in just after World War II, year after, and they just do this shit all over again. Just finished with 5 years of hell, being bombed, fucking rations. They don't even enter the 50s. This is America. It's an American cop. And they got everyone queuing again after the war. Although America didn't have it like Britain. We had sweet fuck all. Americans didn't even, like, apart from bat bombs, didn't get hit. So I don't know, it's a mandala. So here in the 1700s, okay, you can go around in your, I guess, steam electric car thing or whatever it is. I'm guessing this is a boiler. Oh, not necessarily. I see no outlet. These look coily. So interesting vehicle of the 1700s caught on some sort of, looks like a photograph, but can't possibly be because it's 1700s. Ooh, fuck me, get it out. It stings. It stings. Never again. Never again. Oh, it's coming. It's coming. Okay, it looks just like you. Oh, get it out. That bastard. Get it out. Not that I've ever had a baby, but I hear it's quite painful. And most women, unless they're on gas and air, curse everybody. I'm going to fucking kill him, or I'm going to fuck you up to the doctor or nurse or midwife or whoever's doing this strange behavior. It's really alien, isn't it? Isn't it weird? No, I mean the doctor's head and everything. I mean, but the whole thing is weird. Childbirth and all of it. It's horrible. So Czechoslovakia got a sword in the stone as well. Just like the narrative for Arthur. And it's there. Nobody can lift it up because it got a glass thing over there and you're not allowed to have a go. But I bet you any fucking money I'd pull that motherfucker straight out of there. Lightning would strike, yeah, and electrocute me. There's one of these vault things there. So you're sitting under there. Imagine the goodness in Dusseldorf you would have under this device. Yeah. I bet you feel fantastic. Was anybody actually dying with all this technasmia happening on the ceilings? Look at that in a theatre, technasmia. Vibrational quality stuff. Yeah. I bet they've removed all that stuff in the modern day. Look. It's an acoustic technology, but it's technasmia. So it's like, wow, it's like fantastic science. And using them in theatres as well. And here is, showed up in a book from years ago, actually. And it shows atmospheric static electric gathering in temples, and the same principle as the universal force used by stupas, which are also energy gatherers. And churches were not churches, they were power plants. Okay, power plants. This is fucking stupid. Let me tell you why this is stupid. It's supposed to be like after like Hitler come out of the bunker before they burn him with all the petrol. This is the government official. Is that a big foot next to him? The government official photograph of dead Hitler. Right. First, it looks fuck all like him. There's something wrong with the tash, and if you're going to shoot yourself in the Brian, how do you get yourself between the eyes? You would have to hold the gun in front of you and squeeze it with your thumb. That would be tiresome and dodgy with killing yourself. Although he's supposed to have shot himself and a dual capsule, killed the dog first, Eva, and then apparently himself. I probably wouldn't have done it in that order. I probably wouldn't have done it in any order. But anyway, so that's bullshit, because you wouldn't do that. If you was going to shoot your Brian out, you'd be in the mouth or on the side of your head or something. You're not going to shoot it right on the front, because that makes no fucking sense. So that busted that completely apart. Did you have some detectives look at this shit and just put it apart in a second? It's stupid. Anyway, all of it. Ugh. This granny, I like this old lady. She won first prize at a country fair with her effort for this year. They're letting me take you home. Don't worry, love. Wait till that fucking flowers up. Come September, you be smiling your little Brian off. Yeah? You grow your hair all long. Body double, free press 666. He had a few anyway, didn't he? So here's another one of those elongated or strange craniums. This is not a human cranium. Again, Peru mummies. Loads of them are preserved. A lot of them got ginger hair, plaits, long dreadlocks, plaits. But they preserve because of the dry air in like Nazca or the High Atacama. And some of them got this. Same cranium as humans, maybe, with a crack. But this massive bulbous cranium is not the humans we see today. Something else. That's something else. This is the tool of a French Paris gangster. I don't know if it's Henry Sherry Papillon, but yeah, that's like I'll knock you out, stab you, then shoot you knife thing. That is. So that is like basically a don't fuck with me weapon is that. And I think these are regiments in the First World War, maybe. Look a bit, yes, they're Russian, and they have happy hats. The Russians have happy hats. They look like they got Cossacks behind them. Oh, that one's a Cossack. So yeah, I dig your happy hats. Should have kept them. Fuck the helmet. You don't need helmets. One piece of stone. I'm guessing he got like this is a dream, or the sculptor got a bit pissed off halfway through. He got the he got the good bit done. Lost interest. That's what happened. Check that hand. So there you are. It's nice. It's nice. But yeah, it's an insanity, isn't it? Again, with like, slavery sort of theme and Phoenicians, but I'm thinking the Phoenicians could be actually inside those statues. I think they're real people. I do. There's Cardiff Castle. Where I live, there's a 111 there. And it looks nothing like that now. 100 years ago, it was beautiful with this and all of this greenness and this thing here. And now, in the modern day, that's gone. All that greenness is gone. And they got like a shed there where you buy tickets to do fuck all. A pretending drawbridge, and all the greenness is gone. The animal wall in front of it, they completely demolished. Why? I don't know. The beautiful railings disappeared. They got a shitty little fucking thing now. So yeah, everything in the past was fab. Everything now is, well, double plus shit. And it's by design. In the past, yeah, it's like, I'm built in a letter house. Eh? Yeah, how did you know? I don't know, just a wild guess. So yeah, if you were like a old world person, I'm gonna build myself an house. Eh? Yeah, how the fuck did you know? Ease and ease. Yeah, in the Phoenician world. Makes perfect sense to me, actually, to build your house with a letter like big ML. Oh, Phoenician statues going on in there. Nice. So yeah, this is an early anatomical statue from, I don't know, fucking Beaker people, doesn't matter. And it's showing the intestines. I think it's the intestines. This is the death mask of Dante. Yes, this is from apparently 1300s, Dante's Inferno, etc. And he looks exactly like his painting, his death mask, because that's where they probably got it from. If you think Dante existed, Matt, no, afraid fucking no. Sorry, can't prove anything from that either. Can't prove anything last fucking week. Listen, yeah, you don't even know what's going to happen when you wake up tomorrow. What happens, guys, if you wake up tomorrow, right, taped to the ceiling, gaffer taped to the ceiling? What are you going to do? Yeah, who are you going to ring? I'm duct taped to the ceiling when you wake up. Could easily happen. Yeah, or in my case, you could just step out of bed, fall off the edge of a cliff. Yeah, I know. How'd you do that, or stone? How'd you do stone beads? If you were tapping with a hammer to chisel them, wouldn't it break? Strange reality, isn't it? Yes, I know. Stranger again isn't that fab in the 50s? You could have a houseboat like that. And it's a caravan basically on a boat in the middle of a lake, miles away from everywhere, with 3 women from the 1950s with you. Chew that over. This is a library bookcase. The effort they used to go to in the past compared to today. They can't even be bothered putting a wall up. Now, if you go in a shop, right, they don't even have a ceiling. They just got the pipes above you and all breeze block around you. They don't even bother doing anything anymore. So if you're going to have a fight in the antique world, right, apparently, yeah, he's like, oh, fucking hell, ooh, it smells. But he's getting like, oh, I'll wrestle you nude. And the first thing he does is grabs his dick. That's a really dodgy. For the classical world, especially the Greeks, that's actually nothing. That's just, Crabman. Apparently in the antique world, they were building images of Crabman. So did Crabman exist? He got jester hat on. I feel the Crabman existed. Okay. Lobster Man, Crabman. Definitely Crabman. Why not? Yeah, they got them frogs that eat your face and bollocks. Why wouldn't they have a Crabman? This is in Southeast Asia. I think this is in Indonesia. And there's just stacks of these temples just littered in the jungle. Massive complexes all grown over by the jungle. Can you imagine what that world was like when it was up and running? Yeah. Shit no. And this was that post I did of the Frisian Valley. And you can see, like, if it's not melted, then what the fucking hell's happened? Because this statue was upright at some stage. This whole thing's fallen over. All looks smooth. And that's a mortar joint. So it's just the most giant masonry. The entire valley's like it. You should have a look. This is that video. It was my last video. Visiting your family in quarantine in America. Nice mud flood windows. That proves a good point, that photo alone. You need a ladder to talk to the first floor. And visiting their family like they do now. Through the window, their children. He's like, this is shit. You got, this is shit face that you got. Haven't you? This is shit face. Ah, so something's not changed. This is a Japanese royal's crown. It's one of the 9. There's 9 of these apparently in reality. It's something to do with like strange magic and stuff. It's full of jewels. There's 9 in existence. This is the biggest and the best daddy one. Mother crown for a queen of, I'm going to guess, Jade Dynasty. Isn't that pretty? Trippy, isn't it? That's a lot of gold. It's a lot of jewels. It's like a tech, guys. I bet she had like wicked, shiny, nice skin and happy stuff. So yeah, in a bas relief in a cave here, some dudes sword fighting a skeleton. Why would you do that? Why would you sword fight a skeleton? All you got to do is kick him in the leg. They snap. It's stupid. But I'm just saying, is this a reality? Why would they show that? Zombie Armageddon, yeah. 9, a woman fox. Why has this come up? I do not know. A woman buffalo, a woman bear, a woman wolf, a woman sheep, a cat woman, an antelope woman, a deer woman, fox woman, and a woman dancing woman are all the same, apparently, or near enough. They look like a orchid or a pretty flower. It's not a pretty flowers. Jadeth, you're on the telly. So this was Mel and Jadeth's outing only yesterday, or day before actually, and they went to a place called Mansfield, like electrical field around a man. And it's all like Phoenician heads sticking out of the wall. So that's the future of the past. Jadeth, flat of British gangage, and a big old church. There's something missing there. Look, side of an apex. There would have been, and a door. So there was something else coming out of here. See what I mean? They take stuff away. You think they'd add to them over time, but they don't. They take stuff away. It's just, there they are. Pretty cool. I don't see any Mel showing up in any of these photographs, but she's taking the photographs. And there is said church and a bit of a missing of the old church. So Mansfield's in Northern England land. So there's the first set of images. Okay. And next will be God's going to have a word with you all. Okay. God's going to come and have a word with you all. He's been on holiday. Okay. He's watching a movie. And I'm going to tell you what he thinks about it all and what's coming next. So we're going to have a little break. I'm going to give you a few shouts. And then God is going to have a word with you all. Okay? Okay. I think that needs to be done at this juncture. God needs a proper talking to you all about what's going on. When God gets back, yeah, he's going to completely obliterate and kill everybody. So is the nature of a God. Do you read the Bible? No, I haven't either. But apparently that's what goes down. Fire and brimstone. You're fucking dead. I know. God would be a caring chick. You know it. Yeah. Cooks nice food. God food. Anyway. Let's give you all a few shouts. Are you enjoying the show? We got 1,108 people overall watching Flat Earth British Flat Day Night. Like I said, double flat thumbs to infinity thrice. Thank you for watching. What do you think of that Antarctic stuff? Pretty juicy woosy book, that, isn't it? If you're going on the title, that's what I found. I know it defies belief, but that's what it says. And I've checked, and I've double checked, and I've treble checked to make sure I know what I'm saying. So is the nature of Flat Earth British. Crazy stuff, crazy stuff. You can't make this shit up. Omicron and fucking Delta. Never work again. They know people are doing this. They know people are doing the etymology. They know people are following the codes, breaking all this. It's like a 3-dimensional game of chess. They know people are playing. And that's why it's there. That's why these codes are there. They've been there all along. But these newer ones, they're weird. But this place is changing quick, shifting daily. Aha, Steward. Aha, good band. Call for Zero. Good to see you again. Oh, let me just do something a minute. We have a little Brian think a minute. Oh, there was something I needed to do. Okay, that is perfect. So what I'm going to do is I need to leave the room 2 seconds, and I'm going to leave you with a video that was taken a week ago me and Melage at said beach. And it's only a couple of minutes while I take a break. So this is a sort of break. 1,000 of you, don't go away. The juice is coming. Okay, we got stacks more to come. Plus my funny hour. Okay, which is, I'm not going to say, it's not that rude at all, ever. Anyway. Oi, oi, Flat of British, Martin speaking. I'm at the South Wales coast, exploring, right at the seaside, with Melage and Rain. Say hi, Mel. Hi. And across there is England land. Look at that sun there, how beautiful is that? So yeah, it's a little bit nippy, but it's an absolutely beautiful day here. And on the South Wales coast, looking at some unusual stonage. This is where Island Fortresses was supposed to be. We're in Sully. That's Sully Island, mentioned by Ross concerning some fortage. And all along this coast, there's one over there on the headland. Don't know what that is though. A fort. So Flatholme, the island of Flatholme, Sully Island, and Steepholme is just over. Flatholme is there, and Steepholme is there. South Wales coast. So that's beautiful. The sun there. Check that out. So yeah, I'll be back as soon as I can. It's been a weird week. Everything that's been going on in a flat Earth, to say the least. Strange deaths, and down the beach. Sorry, it just crashed. I don't know. So I'm back anyway. So yeah, we got more juice to come. I'm going to give you a few of you shouts. We've got loads and loads and loads more to go through. It doesn't matter. We'll show it again. Thanks, Deanne. And Precious in God's sight. Are you on about King Arthur? Lindsay Ashcroft. Flat Home. That's a place in Wales, a little island of a. Oh, that's what I said. That's why you know. Okay, I wasn't in the room. For silly now. Max Stump, Jollyman. No, I don't. I'm over it. I'm over things quick. I move on. It's my short attention span. Stephen Rossi. Fally Blur, good to see you. John Trotter, good to see my friend. Gareth, oi. Nathan Oggage, DJ, oi. Free Press 666, Wappen. Dallas Fowler, goodbye. Dennis, hiya. Denise. And Hippie Shakes, whose son's birthday today, who we said to Scott Asylum. Everyone said to Scott Asylum, was doing documentaries on King Arthur Itch. And he's in the chat somewhere. UK, I don't know what that says. And Big Toe Terrier, Karen, hi, lovely Karen and Rob. Much love to you both. Stephen, again. Right, let's get on with some stuff. Well, let's have a word. Let's have a listen about what God's thinking about all of this stuff, guys. Okay, now, after I've shown you a few of these funnies, because I might have a bit of a phone in for you all. This might be a chance to speak live in front of 1,000 people on Flat Earth British. Okay, now that'll have to be the funny thing, because it'll basically, after the calls, I will not be mentally equipped to do the comedy hour. Does that make any sense? Okay, cool. So we'll do that first. And we'll all feel all fuzzy in the belly, which I am anyway, to do more epicness and have some people ring in. Do you fancy that? Okay, then that'll be in about 10 minutes time or so. Okay, so let's get on to some juice. I'll give you all a few shouts. Verticals in the house. QS and Sweetness, Margaret Church, Sweetness, Cafe, hello, Shane, Rev, how's it going, my brother, Roger, and Jason, and JJ, how's it going, brother, Devora, hey, lovely, Brian, Albert Billy, yay, I am Fairies, yay, Michelle, yay, the Modern Mystic, oh, Greta, or Gretchen, excuse me, Mark Anthony, Mike, who's in the house, and Conestoga, and Modern Mystic, and Jewish Samaritan, and on a plane. So yeah, thank you everybody for joining me on Flat Earth British. Like I said, next week will be Flat Day special, Christmas Day. So that'll be my next postage. Okay, guys. I'm trying to give my Brian a bit of a rest and try and get all my files in order and that, because everything gets a bit chaotic after a while of manic work, so to speak. And I like things to be in order for the year to come. Does that make sense? Okay. Because I'm like that, like the file shit. I'm going to get everything where I know where it all is. So this shit works. Okay. So let's have a think about what God's thinking about it all, guys. I bet he's not happy. He's been on holiday. He's going to come back, he said. Let's have a think about how strange, basically, antiquity really is. Okay. Okay, that's for later. There's God. Hi, God. All right, Matt. Yeah, I'm all right. I'm not really thinking that this film's any good, you know, Matt. Do you reckon you could get things moving on a bit? I'm on holiday. It's boring. The people are really, really stupid. How long before they actually twig on? I don't know God's age, mate. I don't know, mate. Yeah, well, what's with the ad? Shut up about my happy hat. Martin, make sure you bring the truth to the people. I will be back in 1 week's time to check how the movies go in. Okay? Killing it on your star roll. Thank you. Thank you, God. Yeah. Awesome, God. You're the best one so far. Antiquity is all a lie. You can see a Mandela effect of the ribcage on the wrong side. Statues are actually people. Space is fake. That man has smelly armpits. Everyone gets burned. Smelly armpits. Space is fake. Hat in the wrong place. Space is fake. Lips and smelly armpit again and face. Space. Are you following this? Good. Here they are. The Atlanteans, aka the Phoenicians, go in on the Phoenician Cup final. Some of them look like they might be members of Monty Python, but I doubt it. But did they win? Nope, they never won. They lost 7-0 to Wales. Oh God, what the fuck happened? I don't know. I smoked this pipe. All of a sudden, I said to myself, "I'm thinking with my heart," and boom, my head turned into a heart. I can still feel that you have your hand on my leg, though, Cedric. Would you remove it, please? But Lord, you've got a pulsing heart on your head. Lord, does it hurt? No, it's quite invigorating. But could you actually take your hand off my leg, please? No. Stop crying, everyone. It'll be okay once the effects wear off. Why, God? Why? Why am I old? Why am I out of shape? Why did my willy shrivel up when I got old? Why did I step in that dog shit? But thinking about it, God, it hasn't been all that bad. Literally, I've been shitting myself on this space so long that I've actually made a stool of my stools. And now I can sit quite comfortably complaining about how hard I've had it in this reality. So I thank you. Behold, praise be the Lord that gave me stools to make a stool very comfortable after all this time I've been here. So it's not all bad, is it, guys? Oh, fucking hell. Oh, I'm giddy, but it feels nice. Whew. So, fucking, I'm spinning out. But my willy goes upside down and flops back up again. Oh, that feels weird. Oh, willy flop. Oh, they've actually pixelated. Just take it from me, that's what's going on. Pussycat, where have you been? I'm a ferret. Pussycat, love you, Pussycat. I'm a ferret. As pussycats go, you're probably the cutest I've ever seen. I'm a ferret. I am Johannes, holder of Holy Hand Grenade. Holy Hand Grenade given to me by Queen. Holy Hand Grenade kill everybody. Wait and see. Here is Black Friday 1420. No, we haven't got any widescreens left. Fuck off. You said you had 3 left. I've been here since 4:30 in the morning. I was here first. Normal morning, Black Friday at Walmart, 1400s. Some things don't change. As I said, nothing new under the sun, etc., etc. Oh, it's a bunny rabbit. No, it's not. It's a donkey. It's a bunny rabbit. No, it's not. It's a donkey. He's going to save everyone. He's blowing the bagpipes. He's smoking a bong. No, he's not. Right, little fellas, kill one another. First one to kill one another lives and gets to be my little bitch. I am a giant. I have a whip. I will whip you. Kill one another. Bring on the music that Spock and Captain Kirk fought to on that world once when they were having a lethal fight. You know, the dun 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 dun, dun music, and then one of you will end up like them bones on the floor. Stop watching over there. Did you pay £5? No. I'm a giant. I'm a king. I win. Ooh, ooh, face. Bollocks, asshole, face, bollocks, asshole, face, bollocks, asshole, face, bollocks, asshole, face, bollocks, asshole. No, enough, face, bollocks, asshole, face, bollocks, asshole, face, bollocks, asshole, face, bollocks, asshole. Enough, face, bollocks, asshole, face, bollocks, asshole. Rasclad, you're shit at this game, man. 4 eyes. Pack it in. You're embarrassing yourself. People are looking. No, it's only a skeleton old chap, and you're not too good at this yourself. Have you got actually any in the cup? God's watching up there. No, he's not. He's turning his back. Rasclad. Guy, you can't get one in. 4 eyes. Get one in. Just shit, man. No, actually, old chap, I think I'm better than you, although I'm not having any luck at the moment. Maybe my stride's a bit too tight. Anyway, it's lovely knowing you. Yeah, you're all right too. Let's have spliff. Yeah, man. It wasn't the War of the Roses. It was the War of the Fruit and Veggies. They've kept this out of the historical narratives. Yes, later they will be quashed or squashed. Later they will be turned into smoothies to feed the armies. It was a horrendous affair. Shit, not shit. Good shit, bad shit. Good shit, bad shit. Hang on, has he got it the wrong way round? He's saying the pots are good shit and the booze is bad shit. Good shit, bad shit. Good shit, bad shit. I'm tempting you guys. I'm Jesus. I'm seeing whether you pass the test. Do you want good shit or bad shit? Yeah, I'm Jesus. Look into my eyes, look into my eyes, look into my eyes. When I count 10 backwards, you will awaken with your tummy rumbling and you will feel a weird sensation that you really, really need to eat some chips. 10, 9, 8, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, wake. Oh, Jesus, you're such a cad. We only said shave his eyebrows off. Yeah, let me do another quick tattoo. Let me hurry this one up. Looks like the Valium might be wearing off. God, look at the state of him. He's going to crack up when he gets on the bus when he's going home from work. Jesus, you're a cad. Yeah, we have fun though, don't we? Yeah, we do. You're not the real Santa Claus. This is the third today. You're drunk. You're smoking cannabis. I'm crying. I'm telling my mother, get your hands off of me, you fat bastard. Is that beard real? The last one never had a real beard. I pulled it off. See all the dead people behind me? I did that. I'm actually a serial killer. I'm crying because I'm so disappointed because I thought you were real. I thought you were going to get down my chimney, you fat bastard. You're not real. Look, drug addict, alcoholic, scum. Can you take your hands off me, please? That is a black hole. Right. The telly. Oh, it's a dog. It's about to sniff, maybe even lick and sniff another dog's butt. Thank Christ, she's gone to sleep. I get so embarrassed that, sexual acts on a television or animals sniffing one another's butts, primarily, could embarrass me in front of my beautiful, innocent wife. Oh, how you doing? Oh, yeah, I'm doing really fine. Yeah, I stand around. I'm calling. What are you? Jesus just arrives. Are you playing with your penis? Yeah. Well, I'm just tickling you. I'm just that guy. He's just jumping this little orange ball on his foot, sort of making me feel. I don't know. Stop it. Stop touching your willy. Gay corner in San Francisco. Tap, tap, tap. Ooh. Stop it. Yes, I know. It's strange reality. We gotta get out of this place, even if it's on a T-Rex. We gotta get out of this place. Girl, there's a better place for you and me. And T-D-Rex. That didn't right, but it almost worked. It's Julian Assange kills Fruit Man #2. Excellent film. Julian Assange killed Fruit Man. Excellent. I thought they said they could never do a #2 that was as good as #1. Yes, #1 was fantastic, but this is brilliant. Yeah, Julian Assange kills Fruit Man 2. Here, at the medieval World Championship weightlifting. We have a spectator of 1, and here we are. Maximus Bigus is lifting 10,000 pounds in weight to a live world audience of only 15 at the moment because it's so long ago. General Scarfett, big net message. You know any other songs? Yeah. Here I go again, say you want your freedom. That's Julian Banjos. I'm feeling a bit Julian Banjos at the moment. I love you. Okay. Oh, fucking hell. I'm blow kiss at you. Oh, God. In your dreams, mate. I'll blow kiss at you. Oh, fucking freak. He's going to keep doing that. Yeah, right. Oh, God. What a fucking creep. Anyway, ooh, cloud over. High fives. Let's see that again. High fives. That didn't go as planned. Maybe next time I won't bother so much with the love. Ninja Death. What we doing next week? Next week we're going to Bruce Lee. This is fantastic. This is the best day of my entire life. My entire reality is ninja. We change week to week, though. This week we're ninjas. Keep playing, Jesus. It's Christmas. This is what you do. What should I play, Christ? Oh, Hot Love, Donna Summer. It's my Christmas favorite. Hot Love, baby, tonight. Sing up, Jay. Hot Love, baby, tonight. And I'm going to play with your brother in my beautiful little remote control car. And I'm going to kill your half-brother, Demon's bloodsucker. Okay. Keep singing, Jay. You singing. Yeah, hot love, baby, tonight. Yeah, man. Okay. We're having a great Christmas, aren't we, Jay? Yeah, best ever. Ugh. Oh, it's a full moon. Fuck me, I change into a wolf. Oh, I got a scratchy bum. Let's see that again. I change to a wolf. Ooh, scratchy bum. Get up, get up, get up, get up, you lazy bastards. Get up. I want to pee. I want to shit. I want to pee. I want to shit. It's 4 a.m. I want to pee. I want to shit. I want to go out. Too late. I'm going on the floor. Get up, get up, get up, get up. It's 9 below. We don't care. We've got coats on. Get up, you lazy bastard cruel to animal people, and take us for a fucking walk, or we'll shit on your bed. There. It's Superman. No, it's not. It's lunch. Is it a bird? Is it a plane? No, it's Super Burger for a dog. Here at the World Roman Staring Competition has been going on for 53 hours. You blinked? No, I never blinked. I've seen your eyes move. No, what you seen was your eyes moving, not mine. No, I really did see your eyes flutter a little. No, that was just dust passing past my eye. I have not blinked in 50 hours or more. Did you just blink? No, I think what you observed was possibly yourself blinking. No, that was not me blinking. That was you clearly blinking. Anyway, this could go on for a little while until you admit that you blinked. I did not blink. You blinked, and it appeared that I was blinking because you were blinking. Does that make sense to you, stupid? Are you calling me stupid? We'll come back to this next week if they're still staring at one another. You blinked. No, I never. Life. The sum combination of human existence. We've arrived at our pinnacle. Here we are, basically having to keep pressing the remote control to let it know you are still in your room and haven't gone anywhere. Oh, don't worry. The computer will say, television will say, thank you for confirming. So they are actually grateful and they thank you for telling them that you are still there watching your television or your computer, pressing remote controls endlessly. I actually put into Google's licking pussies, and this is what I got. Still, it's quite funny. Oh, I'm awfully cold. Anyway, hope they get a bit better on Google searches in 2000, maybe years' time. It's funny. You can trust me. You can trust me. My joints are sort of hurting right now, and you can trust me. I'm a doctor. You see other things in the background? They will be very good here. We got porn. We got drugs, we got chicken legs, we got cigarettes.
We got big tablets that make you go zing, 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 psychotropic, you know. And we got vaccines. Which vaccine you on? Yeah, we got booster. We got booster too. I got booster pure. You never had anything like this in your whole life. Oh no, it's okay. Look at me. I'm fine. I'm fine. No, I'm fine. I really am. Cedric, I'm having an epileptic fit. I told you. Tony, don't call me if you're having an epileptic fit. Cedric, but I'm going to die. Yeah, put a ruler in your mouth so you don't swallow your tongue. I'm not going to nip over right now because it's basically 7 o'clock and I'm just about to go into the shower and wash my hair. But you said if I was to have an epileptic fit to ring you, I'm going to die. I'm flitting out on the floor. Come over and see me. No. If you have an epileptic fit and you're going to die, I don't want to have to explain to the police why there's a dead person on your floor. Does that make sense? Bye. Message deleted. Do you like sex? Oh my God, I think we came from monkeys. Oh, well, computers have come on zero in 600 years. I come from up there. Do you know what's up there? Water. How do I know? Because I'm a fish. I'm a jellyfish. You're all jellyfishes swimming in an astral soup of sea. See? Up there. I gotta stop taking drugs. Oh, I'm gonna lay out in the sun and fantasize about some hot bird leaning over me any second. And I basically wake up to reality. Cocktail, monster, polka dots, vomit. Right in my fucking face. I'm never gonna go to Malaga again. Here's Mr. Fish and Chips on his holidays, blazing in the sun. It's lovely. Oh, for fuck's sake. I've just got eaten by seagulls. That is heavy karma for Mr. Chips. Does he really deserve such a fate? Yeah. Everyone deserves a holiday and a break now and again from hard work. Even Mr. Chips. Oh, what a terrible calamity. Oh, what a terrible way to go. I feel really bad about that. I tell you what, if I keep on talking, you won't look at the pictures. You won't look at the pictures. Do you know that the picture and behind you is a man up a tree, he's naked, and there's two unicorns, and they're trying to stick they're poking him and pricking his butt and stuff. And there's another guy with a sword on his head. You're just going to take that word from me. Don't say much, do you, love? You just keep blinking at me. Did you talk then? Mm-hmm. Okay. Oh, there's another naked guy, and he's riding on the back of a horse. I know this sounds like I'm making it up, but remember I mentioned giant lobsters earlier? There's a giant lobster with a guy on it with a sword, and he's got two other men who are also naked. Yeah, there's a hole with all naked hands coming out, and there's a sort of demons in there. You think I'm making all this up, don't you? All right then. Maybe it's just what I'm drinking or just took earlier. I don't really know. Hi, yeah, I'm also a fruit man. You know I'm a fruit and veg man. Guys, I'm one of you. Hey, who's this guy? You're barely dressed and quite disgusting. Go get some fruit and veg on. Now. I'm going to call the fruit and veg constable. Really? That's very disgusting. I don't think you are one of us. Which club are you in? Anyway, I'm in the pomegranates. The pomegranates? Commoner. Get some fruit and veg on now. I'm going to magic you into a mousetrap, a vegetable, Well, I sort of hit the improbability drive again. I didn't tell him about that in reality. Maybe I'll make a film somewhere in the 1980s explaining this to everybody, that an improbability drive could hit you every moment and you might wake up sellotaped to your ceiling. Take this as a reality, guys. You don't want to wake up looking down at your bed or gaffer taped. Here is early NASA attempt to rocketeering. It's okay. She will come back down and land in the water. There will be a boat to pick her up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Gone. Early attempts at rocketeering, NASA. This is what the real use of crinoline glands was. They used children, dogs, monkeys in the early period because they were smaller and less gravity, obviously. Oh, yeah, they are actually practicing in medieval period. They sound absolutely atrocious. I think they're probably playing Crosby, Stills and Nash Woodstock. By the time we got to Woodstock, there were 500,000. No, they're not singing that at all. They need to stop taking drugs as well. I don't know if it's me, but there seems to be a picture in the background with a woman with a nervous affliction. No, it's trippy. I don't know. La na 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 na. The Kang 1920s, even before. Dun, 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 dun. In a world where you weren't allowed any like short skirts or anything. Dun, dun. You could go to the Moulin Rouge. Dun, 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 dun. Step on Toulouse-Lautrec and see loads of frilly knickers. Yeah, it's the French. Yeah, they're very dirty. The fucking liberty. So here's a sarcophagus top. I almost said that right, like a true historian. Sarcophagus. Sarcophagus. There you are. And it's bigger than a human. Who put it up there? What crane did this? Who hewed it? That's a bit of marblage. There was a giant in that. I think it was a coffin. Here is the waiting room at Newport General Hospital for the latest COVID booster. They're all on their third jab. Nothing's happened. They all look fine to me. Yeah, nothing going on there. Everything seems fine with the old pandemic. Goody, goody, two shoes. Happy about that. Bats. Did you know before they get down and funky to Disco Inferno, they literally curtsy to one another? Yeah. It's like basically they're having a dance off. It's like, it's on. Yeah. That's what this one's saying. It's on. He's like doing a little crawl. Yeah. A little crawl around with his arms up like that. And he's like, oh, yeah, I know that move. Arms up. And he's doing a little crawl on this way as well. Yeah, funky dancing bats. Don't tell me you've seen that before, because you haven't seen dancing funky bats in your life ever. These are magic mushrooms. If you eat all of those magic mushrooms, yeah, you won't end up like this. Don't worry. Yeah, this is actually the Royal House of Habsburg. I don't know what's the matter with the Habsburgs. Maybe I shouldn't be so unkind, really. Maybe they're nicer than they actually look. So that's the wrong. Why did I show you the mushrooms? Because if you've got any there, eat them now. You might enjoy them. Okay. With Flat Earth British. It goes well together. Right. If you purchase Flat Earth British books, thanks Shay Cassin. Much love to you. Merry heliocentric sun god Chris. Cultmas to you as well, my brother. So I got friends in Iran, Iraq. I got friends all over the Muslim world. I really love their shit. They got the best stuff. And I love all cultures, really. And I was thinking on this morning, I got people everywhere. Everywhere. And they're all Flat Earth British good peeps, truthers. So these come in. So you may see yourself on here. There's Santos and there's Lindsay, who I spoke to last week on the phone in. We're going to have a phone in shortly. Dave, who's Psycho Dave. Regina, I like to sort of float over weekly. And these are today's sends. Okay, let's have a look at today's sends. There's Kelly from yesterday, last vlog, in case you haven't seen it. Okay. Very lovely. In some weird, trippy, little lovely missionary place. Okay, and that is Moonbeam Mitch, who's got a little bit of attention this week, me think. And this got sent in by Aegis. Got your name. Thank you, my brother. Bought both books. So if you do send by the books, you can get them before Crimbo. Then put it, basically that'll be your treat to yourself. Okay, it's a bit of truth in. And send a picture in, whatever, it doesn't matter. Stand in front of a mud flood building. Use Alex Michael, aka Conspiracy Mixstick on YouTube, who is Flat Earth Man, who is our in-house singer. Let's just put it at that, shall we? So Alex felt he needed to do a flat homage to Flat Earth British. So thank you for that. Like that. Alex, it's mate. I can't identify the owner of this thumb. Could be Kelly's thumb. She's got a delivery, whoever it is. Might be not him. That's a him's thumb. I can't tell. And this got sent in this morning. I'm happy with this one. This guy, he's got a Welsh name, but he's got taste. Check this out. He's only got a pre-Raphaelite John Woodhouse painting of Oh Soppy Face. He's bought a book off Ross, Where Jesus Buried, which I'm reading at the moment, which is brilliant. The guy knows his stuff. He's got the Book of Kellis there, brilliant. And he's got the Holy Grail of the Great Reset. And this guy's name here is Dominic. Dominic Jones, and he's out in Spain. And he said he would have looked more of a hippie, but he haven't had a haircut in 2 years. And his sister turns up and cut his hair, so now he's got a bit of a chopped gown. Basically, she fucked his hair right up, is what he's trying to say. Yeah, but we'll let that go, mate. You're all right. Yeah, you're fucking epic and cool, brother. We love it. We love you. This is epic stuff. Thank you. And if you want to get that book, get over to Ross's channel. Hidden Britain's British Histories. It's on my channel in the last week or so, as you know. And this guy sent this in this morning. This guy is a cool cat as well. He's in Holland, and his name's Lex. Yeah, and he's flat thumbing us, and he's got some Christmas ting going down as well. Yeah, let's have a look at the reflection. His wife's taking it. Oh, I'm not spying on your life or anything, mate. I'm just having a look. I'm curious, fuck. So there you are. Send some book pictures in, or Christmas pictures if you want as well. I don't even mind. Flat thumbing, whatever. And you go on the Christmas Day special. And I dare say we'll have a big crowd in for that. Okay, guys? Now, the motherfucking elites. They ain't around. But what they do like to do is a ritualistic practice before they, close the curtains on the stage set, on the movie. And there's a new set. So this is the Masquerade Ball, and this was in a Rothschild's house back in, looks like pervy 70s. I'm not sure if that's, looks like roe, so I'm thinking that's caviar on the table. And there's 2 turtles who have been murdered, and a fuckload of what looks like basically dog shit. Yeah. Denise says Lex is cute. She says you're cute, Lexage, mate. You're in there. Woohoo. Scullage's birthday as well. Skull Asylum. Killer day, man. I hope you're having a fantastic day, my brother. I'm doing a lot of good things about you, and I've seen your video on King Arthur. I've subbed to you, and I'm going to watch that a little bit later when I get some time. So, yeah, I'm not sure if there's any ham shanking going on here. It looks got a bit of a ham shank face going on. She's got a fake woman on top of her, like 2 heads. So it's like not only the masquerade, it's the Janus going on. So yeah, Rothschild sick shit. They got like babies and all sorts of shit. Top hats. Angry rolled in there would be fantastic. And Applehead. You fucking pedo mongo. Apple fucking head. And yeah, so you go like, I don't know if this is a blow-up doll or a mannequin. They've cut out some things. Lady Garden or whatever, I don't know. And look what they're smiling at, yeah? You haven't even got a clue what's coming your fucking way. You don't think you got a way, but God, fucking damn thing. All that I live in and all, I be wanting to give it back. Please, please take all of that shit I had back. I didn't want to do anything. I didn't want to grizzle, cry, fucking cry is what you'll be doing. Anyway, they stick animals, real animals, probably on their head. This is what they do with all the taxpayers' money, guys. Yeah, everyone works for these sort of insane excesses. So that's the plate with the lips on it, or what fucking ever. They probably all got all sorts of drugs. Look at this. There's a dude in there. He's got a Janus double face, another one on the side. Exactly that Phoenician thing we've seen going on. Egg on his head. What a fucking knob. Sickening. So they got like a mutilated baby on the table. Another crushed sort of voodoo thing, which is definitely some sort of voodoo doll. A baby effigy. I know it's a doll, but it's still an effigy with his head smashed in. Let me ask you, do you know if you've ever been to a meal, how would you feel if this was on the kitchen table, on the table, you were going to have the meal there? Because I could feel, I know my temper would go, I'd probably just go fucking nuts. Fuck them all up. That is obscene. And why would you even have that on your table? This is the people we're dealing with, guys. Everything they say about these fucking switcheroony nutters is fucking true. The elites do that shit. And then there's an initiation fucking thing, the masquerade ball. You hear the rock stars going on about it all the time. Look at this. That bitch Mona Lisa'd right out. I'm guessing you don't want to take LSD in there. Fuck me. And there's Audrey. And she's sort of telling the cameraman that she lives in a gilded cage, I think. Gilded cage. Audrey Hepburn gone to Rothschild's party. This one's fucking, they all look stupid anyway. It's ridiculous. They do the same hat thing at the Royal Ascot horse meeting in Britain. All the women have a ladies' day and wear stupid fucking hats like this. And look like shit. They all look like shit, don't they? She looks like shit. So it's like someone had shit her out. And him. a big nasty mammal, a shit her out. And there's the decoration. Even though it's like harmless, it still looks vulgar and putrid. All of it. Oh yeah, that was really inventive. Who made that up? The maid. I know, we'll stick our ping pong balls on your face. What's the matter with his eyes? That can't be real. That must be a mask. Look at them eyes. Maybe his real eyes are there. Yeah, they are. Fucking hell, that's unnerving. Look at brick fucking face. So this is what we're dealing with. But I feel that the most of the richest ones, because there's far too many billionaires in the world, they've gone. And I showed you where. Okay. More images of the day. So still over 1,000 people watching overall on my channel here. And we got live on Facebook and live on the Celtic Tatarian channel. So I'll come back in a little while. I'll give you a few shouts. I'm going to show some more images. This was my post 2 days ago concerning that Frisian Valley again. I'm wondering about this here. Looks like something plugged in. It even looks a bit like it's had some heat. And what would do this crack? I'm thinking this is a tech, and that's what cracked it, because of this thing in here. Maybe act with the heat. So the arguments of erosion, deposition, and water erosion, or some sort of melting. Well, the bottom bit seems to have been washed for sure, but the top bit, it like looks drippy. It literally looks like it's dripped and run down. And you see it all the time. So what an incredible sight that is. A whole valley full of these giant megaliths of King Midas's kingdom that far ago. Look at it. This is all statues, all buildings, an entire culture. It's just mind-blowing to me. Imagine what's underneath. So this is a local site to me in Cardiff in South Wales, and it is St Mary's Hill Fort. And this is Time Team, BBC Time Teams with Robinson, geophys of the site near to me. And I've always thought of the pyramid. What you can see here, this is the geophys that they did. And it's supposed to be one of the oldest sites in Europe. And it's supposed to be 6,000 years ago in habitation, they say, in this community. I buried my rabbit Fluffy right on that corner by there. Anyway, so these are contour lines. And as you can see, they're really close together, which shows you this is one hell of a steep embankment. And it's in steps as well, just like a pyramid. It looks so much like Glastonbury Tor is unbelievable. And one of the oldest churches in Wales, St Mary's Church, right here. And what they say is Iron Age hill fort. You know, they're saying, you know, from that era. But it's Roman in settlement as well later, they say. But the geophys is showing up circular roads, circular bits, and a big circular bit here. Time Team, BBC Time Team, said they found nothing, but it was important enough for them to dig it up on television. And I think they found more than they're saying. So that is like, I can see it from my bedroom window here. The pair of binoculars, as long as it's winter and the trees don't block it. I've done 3 videos and they're all on the Celtic Tatarian channel, me at this place, okay? If you're interested. So it's a fascinating site, guys. More going on inside. So there's Victorians into Egypt. Everything recently mud flooded. In fact, a lot of it's still under. Egypt, Asia, Persia, trying to decode what the ancients were saying in that recent period, because we knew fuck all before. So these are these cart tracks in the Frisian Valley, and they're saying a cart has run along these tracks, and a wooden cart scraped this over whatever 1,000 years or so. I think not. I think there's another tech, something else going on there. For sure. Wooden cart. I don't know where this picture is. I got a feel for Russia, but it's a giant's crown. And we've seen a few examples of this. You know, why ever would they build a crown so big? Maybe it's for a building, I don't know. But maybe it was for a giant. And they're all posing around it, aren't they? Because this is the money shot, so to speak. So fantastic stuff. And this is Atlantic City, Atlantic Broadwalk Empire. And what I'm finding fascinating is the Bryn Mawr. Yeah, in Atlantic City, yeah, Broadwalk Empire, yeah, where fucking Machine Gun Kelly goes and has his Twinkies or whatever. It's full of gangsters, famous ones. This is Atlantic fucking City, the Broadwalk, off Broadwalk Empire. And they got a Welsh place there. The Bryn Mawr, guys, is Wales in America, in Atlantic City. I so love that. The Welsh are everywhere. The Bryn Mawr in Atlantic City blows my head off. I absolutely love that. There's an optician's there. They don't have glasses outside them like that in the modern day because they're too fucking stupid. So, a random sea rock formation, or is this something more? Because these people are looking at it and I think they think there's something more. Seems to be a window. Seems to be a wall of some sort. A lot of the British coastline, I was talking to my friend about that day, was like these giant ancient walls and constructions, just basically star forts. Galway is a good example in Ireland. There's the Eye of Horus. So is someone looking at you. They're always looking at you. So yeah, the biggie is with a vertebra as well. I think that's why Predator rips a vertebra out. It's the main thing of Kundalini, you know, and it's just such a complicated bit of machinery, the nerve endings running through it, and 33 vertebra. And they say it's like a spiritual extension thing going on with the vertebra in some fields. But incredible. 33 vertebra. I haven't. I got loads more. I got more ribs than any other human because the doctor told me once, he's like, what the fuck is going on with you? So well, you didn't mention my weird shaped head, but you did mention like you're not supposed to have that many ribs. It's like, don't worry about it. So that's not Laika, the dog. Yeah, that's another little Russian dog that they pretended they sent to space. Not Laika, there's another one before. Yeah. Why would you send a dog that can lick the snot out of his own nostrils for entertainment to space, or pretending space, potentially frying it up there somewhere? Why would you do that? Look, guys, he can lick his own nostrils. Isn't that cute? Hey, artists. Something artist, liberatis, my brother. No, I didn't spike you all. This is a spider. How could I spike you all? I'm on a computer here. Huh? Turn on your mind, relax and fucking out. Is that trippy spider? If that landed on you, I wouldn't kill a spider anyway. I don't care a fuck if it stung me. I just wouldn't kill it. So, some strange rock formation, and these are American people, and they've come to visit it for a day out. Whatever it is, but they know what it is. There's only one white dude there. God, don't they finely dressed, all of them? Always with the best tuck-in clothes on, turns out. Always, all of them. So, this is the happy brainwashing of the Jesuits, the reality they want in your consciousness. They want you to see this in your brain, images like this being eaten, or someone being shot out of your man vag. Yeah? Catch him, man vag. Well, that's what they want for you. Because they're fucking nuts. The psychos, a lot of them. It's bullshit. That's just aspects of consciousness they're putting in there. That's how it all works. It's just bullshit. This is in America. We've seen it all before. We think these are ancient columns. And I think that's for sure a sphinx. I think that's in... Aztec, Ohio. I'm not sure, though. But yeah, it's fantastic. It looks like columns. It looks like a city. It looks like a sphinx. Yeah, it's just... Just looks like buildings that are all got shit all over them. Can you see the buildings inside? It's like something out of Dune. Really. Giants and doors. Okay, the ancient miners with the size of these men, and the doors of antiquity, which fit 9-foot people. Okay. That's the true size of the door. And little doors they put in makes no sense. And it's every one of these buildings of these era, guys. Huge doors, lights on, windows at the top because they're just too big. Why would you build these doors like this? Too big. Because they were giants. At the same time, he fits his door really nice. And his top hat. And he's a 9-footer or whatever. Makes no sense to build them doors that big. Or windows. that big either, and the ceiling's that high. There were bigger people walking amongst us. Then, no, but much, much more in the past when the giants were here. So these examples can be seen all over America. Fantasy Canyon, erosion, wind cave. I guess the wind could sculpture them on some barren plain. But what interesting formations. That looks like a pelvis of some animal. Rib cages or something. But yeah, it looks melted shit to me. It really does. Use gold. Gold on quartz matrix. Gold leaf. That's how it comes. That's what it's all about, apparently. So I can big deal with them. That's that same site. Check this out. You're telling me that's artificial? You're telling me that's just a freak of nature? Because that's a statue of a person. You've got to see the hat, for fuck's sake, and the gown. Unless nature's just like, you know, has a sense of humor. That looks like a giant statue. Talking of statues, this one's in the mud. Found in Mexico. Of the old Mexican, which one this is, the Aztecs, the Mayans. I really don't know. But it's got a baby in his arms. And he's reaching out of a hole. What an unusual statue. That looks more like Guatemala or something, that does. And he looks Olmec. He looks Olmec. Look at the hat. What's with the hat? Yeah, he looks Olmec. So that's how I imagine the world before, with giant statues the size of these mountains we just seen, this big. And then with a plasma event or whatever, catastrophe, they all get worn off and eroded over time, the ancients. Been there a while. Love is a many splendid thing. They're a bit young to die. Don't know the circumstances. There's a bit of that hand holding going on, but they're dead, so don't they sweat. But that's nice, isn't it? Oh, sorry I can't blow this up, but it's a block of puke flats in Hong Kong. They got no invention, and what the fuck to put people in a shithole like that when we used to have that on the temples of India. Thought technology. I bet each one of them emanates some sort of frequency with the geometry through the ether, the fractal nature of this place. 100%, no doubt about it. I can see it anyway. You can possibly perceive these things if you know how to change your frequency. So yeah, Crystal Palace, when it first opened, it looks like it's, I think it's an older building. They say they moved it, but there's no evidence of this really. The whole thing. It's one of the sites. Full of spoils of war, if you like, or the taking of a civilization, the remains of the classical world. Is that Cromwell? Don't know. It is just spoils. That's all you get in these expositions, is what they've taken from a stolen culture. So I can't blow this up, but what it does show, I got in an old book, is Cherubinskis and the evil. They're horrible. There's a giant bat involved. Sure, they got baseball bats or clubs or what have you. Or it might be an oar, actually. Yeah, it's an oar. They're in a boat. But yeah, they seem to have a will of their own. They seem to be, well, definitely the Phoenicians. I think an allegory for some sort of information is what I'm thinking. Giant jazz again, and the music going on with the Cherubinskis. And he's pointing at a strange Phoenician deity. But you see them unpleasant. They seem spiteful and horrible. Christmas is pagan. No, it's not. It's about Jesus. It's for the kids. It's of the devil. Yeah, sad for some. And look at this. Flat Earth British and a chick showing you that it's flat. Look. Look, it's flat. I'm a little duckling and I know that. Is what she's saying. Or he's saying. Doesn't matter. We love Flat Earth British duckling. Don't stay like that for long. So some boats are really nice as well. Boats are good. Boats. I was thinking about Noah's flood, right? Noah had just an ark with all of the beasts on. It's like, it's just a boat, isn't it? You're telling me no one else in the world had a fucking boat that could survive the flood? He had the only boat in the world, is what I'm saying. There's only a boat. A boat that could hold animals, a cargo ship, basically. It's like, Everyone had a boat survive then. Oh, this is outside a British police station. Right, high up one. 100,000 knives captured or taken by the British police for murder victims of the knife in Britain. Because we don't have guns in Britain. It's a stabby sort of culture. 100,000 knives used against people, put on a statue outside a police station, because they got a weird fucking cult going on, yo. And that's in Scotland. We just moved down a bit. Right. No mask, no jab, and she's still in health. Do we need any more evidence for witchcraft? Guys, as weird and as, ironically funny as this is what's happening now, isn't it? This is the new witchcraft, is health, being healthy. She must be a witch. She basically seen every morning running and keeping fit and eating healthy foods. She must be of the devil. Not good, is it? Who recognizes this chick? Anybody? Anybody recognize that chick? That is Queen Mother. She looked at me once and she waved, and when she was old, and she said, "I want to eat you," with a Brian. She didn't say it out loud, but that's what she was thinking. No, her name's Miss Bowles, like Pamela Bowles, who married her grandson, weirdly. Bowles Lyons is her maiden name, Miss Bowles Lyons, and she becomes Queen of England. She becomes Queen Elizabeth's mother, and she's the Queen Mother and Queenikins. Yeah, when she was young. This was caught this week. I picked it up on Facebook. Strange atmospheric rainbow horizontally. It looks like the mothership's arriving. Weird sun in the clouds, and sending this beam up that way, showing our sun's local in my Brian. Well, it always is anyway. So. Strange. Trippy. I know. So I've seen these. Yeah, man, it's fucking epic. You want to get in on this, man? Don't lose on this. Don't lose out on this. You'll be kicking yourself for the rest of your life. Pilsner loyalty card, man. Yeah. Take 10 boosters, get a free sub sandwich. I fucking shit you not. Yeah. So it's all fair. Yeah. I think that's a really good deal when you think about it, guys. Yeah. Yeah. Ram an experimental fucking vaccine straight off the shelves that they had already 10 years before it should have been ready if this was reality. New Pilsner punch card lets you have a free sub sandwich every 10th booster. So dig, I got to have 10 boosters, then I get a free sandwich. It's not all that bad, guys. Cheer up, cheer up, cheer up. You get a sandwich. Kim Young Drakeford, 2022 calendar. No, if you don't know who Drakeford is, yeah, I'm not going to go on about the portable behavior of members of his family or anything like that, because that would be wrong. No, it wouldn't be. He is Welsh Minister, yeah. Heinrich Welsh Minister for Wales, and he's completely nuts. He's banned in every boozer in Wales because nobody likes him. He's, as he looks there, is how he is in real life. Is that scary? I know he looks like a priest, doesn't he? I know. These are what you can get for Christmas, yeah, as a gift for somebody. Is psilocybin Hollandia, so it's Hollandia cake. Yummy Hollandia cake with magic mushrooms infused into them. Wouldn't that be lovely for Crimbo? I know I'm not doing Christmas, but I'm in my imagination. Like everything turned up. So here's that famous painting that we look at of him looking out at the Ezekiel's wheels, which are not showing outside of the dome, like we just talked about outside of this enclosure. But there's more shit going on down there. Oh yeah. Underground is where it's going on. That's the Flammarion picture. And it's trippy. So yeah, Time Magazine always do truths. I tell you right in plain sight, The Great Reset by Klaus Schwab. And they're constructing a globe. I wonder why the last section was the Sahara Desert. That's the place to run away, is the sea or the desert. You can't find you in a desert. That's where the elites go. In John Wick's, the leader of the High Table, so the leader of the Illuminati, lives in a fucking tent in the desert. I shit you not. Watch the film. So that would be the place. You know, if you kept nomadic, moving about, no one, just 1,000 miles from the nearest fucking town, no one would ever know. Even, you know, Any surveillance, as long as you ain't got tech with you. But all these codings and blockers now. Yep. Don't touch your face though. So this is what they're doing out there. Nothing worse than them wedding photographs and they're kissing with the masks on. I really want to slap them both, bang their heads together. So yeah, that's what we're dealing with out there at the moment. This is what the puke fucking masses are actually up to. Don't touch your face. I know it's bad, isn't it? They just turn you were eating and you don't want to eat no more. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know what's going on here. It's a load of strange ladies from another era. If they are. And I don't know what that is. I would download it because every image tells a tale, and that one looked trippy, which they all do anyway. Like this one, lady from Peru again, hair still intact. So I can't tell you the shape of a banner. Massive dreads. Check the dreads. The locks. Supposed to be thousands of years old. Like I said, the air up there's so arid, there's no moisture in it, so they just stay preserved for the longest time. Still got our clothes there. Look, crazy. So this stone again, for comparison, was found in 1863. Footprints, strange indecipherable language. There it is in 2018. Still seems all pretty much intact. Maybe a bit worn off here. Same stone, though. Other stuff missing. The stone next to it's gone. Look, this one. Cleared it away. Wonder what the footprints are of. Maybe it's a Buddha or something. Who even knows? That's how easy it is to fake space, guys. This guy. I wanted to try this myself. Just a box seat on my computer, and he's just doing a selfie, and that is just what they're doing with NASA. That's no different. It's that easy. Have you seen that image? And he said it. Like if you were stupid fucking masses, and he said it was on the ISS, you'd think he was on the ISS. They don't even question it. Yeah, box seat in front of a computer. Says it all. That's how easy it is, guys. Fake space. This image is on my wall, and I always look at it and I think about the predicament we're in now, the place we're in. And imagine, that things are out of your frame of reference because you have no idea what you're in. You just believe in what other people have told you, controllers have told you, the education system have told you, others have told you, without any thought. For most people, or critical analysis. To me, I think we're in some sort of this. And what you got here is an experiment. You got a guy with an egg-shaped head, looks like an alien, and he's an overseer. For these people, this is their world, a cupboard. They got an artificial light source, and they're on shelves, their houses, okay, artificial light source in a giant room. They have no idea or concept of outside. They have only been given the map of this. So for these people, this is the world. And they're watching because it's an experiment, and it's exactly the same now for us. Nobody's got freedom. You're going to fly short distance and walk short distance. It's not really that big a place, guys. It's a room. And we're being watched by overseers in the experiment to see how this fucking plays out. That's what's going on. And that is a great analogy for this reality. Ooh, and Margaret. And Margaret, except for she was like done this really bad role in the film Tommy. It was PD, really. I really did. I've always had a thing about Aunt Margaret. Did she marry Elvis? Yeah. Have you ever seen that film, Viva Las Vegas? It's disgusting what she got on in Viva Las Vegas. So, Aunt Margaret is a fantastic go-go dancer, by the way. She has other assets. Not that I'm going to bring any attention to her other assets, but this is my Jughead section. Aunt Margaret is gorgeous, and she wears a nice top. Don't like the colour, it's orange. Bye bye, birdie. Aunt Margaret. Right, let's have a look at these. She's very direct and always in a hurry. Hey, handsome, can you tell me the fastest way to get a dick in? Asking Blunt wrote that book. No, what are you thinking like that for? Get a dick in, it's the name of a town, American town. See, you got bad minds, guys. Sort that out. Okay. She didn't like the way the guy was making his point. You can put your mouth off all you want, but don't poke my titty, mister. Oh, there's nothing worse than a titty poke. I don't even like a titty poke. Bye. Nipper peel. Nipper peel. Yeah, don't poke titties. And why is that on a book cover anyway? That's wrong. I hope this is not too disgusting. Oh shit. He said he needed a pee. And I asked if she would like to hold his rod for him. He opens up a whole new world for her. Dick Fisher. I'm not sure what that actually means. Needed a pee. So basically, she elded his knob while he was having a pee. That's just fucking weird and stupid. Anyway, oh, this one's not. She had a wandering pussy. Amy left the stray kitten and came straight, but she feared that it would leave again. But just as Bill had returned, he when she strayed into another's arms, she had a wandering pussy. There he is. Justin Lust. It's a funny name, isn't it, Justin? I love you. Are you there? I'm Justin. Love, Justin. The situation was desperate, but what made it worse was the cold water. Even more desperate for a pee. What's going on with all the pee? Mayflood. Yeah. If you want to go a pee, yeah, what you don't want to think about is Niagara Falls or songs like Drip, Drip, Drop, Little April Showers. So that was a video of me and Melage down on the seaside. I'm not sure if my audio will play. It's not playing, unfortunately. So let's have a little reminisce at the year. Is anyone here? 1,000 odd of you? Jeez, please share this out. We'd love to see you. Now it's Christmas. Make Martin happy for that being the hardest working YouTuber in the reality of YouTube. And donate to Flat Earth British, because not many people do. 814 watching. So here's my year. I walked back like basically 6 miles with a book on my head, as you do. Let's have a little look. That was back only a month or so ago. In England. Don't do that.
What?
So I walked many miles with book on head, as you do. And we went and visited some country house. Meet smell. Quiz. So what else have I been up to this year? Let's have a little quick look through at some of these videos. Oh, there's Felix, I'm a Liar. There's me back in the summer with a suntan. Here's me in Lincoln with Jada. Check that out. That's sick shit. That's on the side of a church and they're all putting money on it. Well, money fell on the floor. Jada actually picked it up, thinking it was voodoo money and shit herself. Dropped it quick. So I touched the money. That's Lincoln. They got the biggest hill in the world there. Wow, look at the weather. It was fantastic. And all mud flooders. Little chocolate shop there as well with all like a guy from another era in there. In fact, it was just all from another era. They haven't changed it one bit. Isn't that lovely? So yeah, did that. And further back in time, that's a nice bit of film. Yeah, we had a fantastic day there. We're looking at all antiquity with Jada, who's probably watching right now. Taking picture of fantastic Lincoln Cathedral, which is a mind blow. It takes you 20 minutes to actually walk around it. And then we had the Flat Earth Convention. Unfortunately, I got skanked by the guy who did the videos. He comes with all of this official setup straight from Eric Clapton to Flat Earth British. He does this fantastic big setup, catches every single thing. He's even filming from over here. He got other angles going on. He got people working with him. I let him, his family, a load of kids in it. He was saying when I stated I didn't want kids in there because basically everyone fucking off their twats is not really, good for kids around. So, it's just never had the film. I thought it was a bit weird and a bit off because Dave actually smashed it, paradigm changing stuff. Jay did. Mark Devlin smashed it with rock conspiracy stuff, music conspiracy stuff, and I had a go myself. It was fantastic, and we basically got robbed. All our effort, 300 fucking people, biggest fucking meet you can imagine. It was absolutely fantastic. The buzz, the atmosphere, not one mask. Steve over there was in-house entertainment. We were grateful that he actually wore some clothes. Check out how many people. Standing room only come the evening, guys. It was absolutely fantastic. We're having more of them. That was a fucking fab day out. Loads of good food and all that. It was only a score. It was fucking great. So, more of that to come. I missed the buzz from when we come away. It was just fantastic. So, it was all the advertising. Some of these are just videos of like antiquity. This is strange. They do this shit. I don't like they doing this shit now. Ugh. Weird, isn't it? And this scientist claims, this is a good one, claims the moon, I'm not sure if there's audio on that, but he actually says the moon is cold, which I've always been intrigued about, that guy saying that. And he says they're plasma effects and not what they actually say. So yeah, that was Midsummer's Eve. You had a party, a little do with the dogs and some candles outside in the country. Mel's place and didgeridooing. That's quite cool. Didgeridooing. My mate Chris didgeridooing. So I've got a didgeridoo and I'm actually trying to didgeridoo. I am having a go all the time. Oh, sorry, it's still going. Didgeridooing. Yeah, it's quite good didgeridooing. So yeah, what else have we done this year? We had loads of films. Poor Mercy died, lovely little girl. Oh, I went up to London, did some sort of activism.
Oi, oi, Flat Earth British here in Hyde Park in London. We're Flat Earthers. Nora. Say hi, Nora. Nora. And we've got the lovely Rock Sankling.
Hello, my darling.
How fantastic is that?
And Mamacita! Woo! Round the ground!
Fucking wind was terrible there that day. Oh, and there's Alan, excuse me, what's his name here? And this was what I was trying to do, is get basically our Lisa Soneri to do a guitar thing, to do this, perform this. So we're not going to get a copyright. I got a copyright on my last video. I didn't need that. Here's Alex Michael, just gave us a flat thumbs, singing with our Lisa. Okay, my mate Lisa. That's Conspiracy Mystic, who is Michael doing a tune back, I don't even know, on the Globe Light Tour, which was fucking hell. Oh, here's Mel when she bought my book, all proud of my achievement.
Wow. All you naysayers. Yes, maybe I told them. Martinique. True to word. Two of them dropped through my door today. So hope everybody else has got their stuff. Yeah, and it's been a long ride, this one, isn't it, babes? But
Long ride, no shit. They act the book. I've had a fucking terrible time with it. Oh, I went to see the Chemical Brothers. That was evil and satanic. Last words to my son was, "Don't kill the Chemical Brothers." They were doing all this devil stuff, but they did have 100-foot high robots, and I was tripping, so it was all good. So oh, shit. So they had that. I was in that, believe it or not, with a million watts of fucking boomage. Chemical Brothers, demonic as fuck, telling everyone on big screens that everyone's gonna die. I thought it was nasty. So we went and visited some stately homes with the doggage. I was back as well in the summer. I think that was the year before. Here's some atmospheric stuff here in Holland. Have you seen this on top of Amsterdam Station? Atmospheric blasting or clicking off. And these strange atmospheric whirls as well. We've seen a few examples of this going down.
of atmospheric electricity still being used, or still active, I mean. And this was me beekeeping 2 years ago, actually. Now I had to go beekeeping because I love the bees. Me and Nottingham, happy chappy. And we had a flat earth convention. This is us on a dance floor. Are we going to embarrass you? Am I dancing? Yes, probably a little bit. Roxanne going down on the dance floor with Adam Meakin. And DJ in the house at the time was Mark Devlin. So this stone's supposed to be King Arthur's. Something to do with King Arthur. And this was, just hanging out in Lander Cathedral with Melage. Say hi, Mel. This is actually in Llanderch town in Wales.
You were on the camera, Mark.
I know. This is. Don't think I'm posting. Bishop's Palace, Melage. Say hi, Mel. If you're a bit camera shy about then, well, sorted that out. Flat Earth British. So yeah, check this out in Japan, right? This is the society they want. They want everybody in and everyone doing this. Yeah, don't go out. Stay in the shopping centre and live like that. That's what they want everyone, guys. That's what they want. I went to a festival, a music festival. That was good. We had a rocking time there. Set a piss down. My tent flooded, and I basically got a cold the week after. So there's my dead bunny rabbit, and use a bit of reggae, which I think I should play because.
Oh look, 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 oh look. Look in the sky, oh look in the sky. Can't you see a miracle? The stars are close. Can you make a wish while they circle us? We're not spinning any ball. They're all wrong for this. You gotta look in the sky. You look in the sky. The sun is right up on my line. It's moving towards your right. The sun is a cloud saying, look at the sky. I said, We're not spinning on the ball, and they're all wrong for this. You gotta look, oh look, oh look, oh look, oh look, oh look, oh look. Just a look, my friend, please look. Oh look, oh look, oh look in the sky. Oh look in the sky. Can't you see a miracle? The stars are close. Can you make a wish while they circle us? We're not spinning on the ball. They're all wrong for this. Yeah, they look. Yeah, they look. Oh, look, oh, look, oh, look. Yeah, they look, oh, look, oh, look. Oh, look, oh, look, oh, look. Now please look at the book. Oh, where did the book go? Please, I get a telescope. It'll reappear. This ain't possible on the globe. We're not spinning on the ball. They're all wrong for this. We're not spinning on the ball.
Right, you know what I forgot, don't you? I forgot. Sorry to cut that short, but I could do something else. Let me just share that a second. If you want my freaky shirt, masks are for gimps, you can find it in the show notes down below. Now, because it's 12 o'clock and it's getting on a flatter day, I am back. There you are. 795 of you watching overall. Right. this could be your time. I'm only going to take a few calls because it's getting late. Okay, to appear on Flat Earth British. Plus, I'm getting tired and my brain is hurting. So that was fun. A bit of tune, a bit of everything to take us up to Crimbo Week and have a nice buzzy time, higher vibration experience. And basically, we got this, guys. You know it. Okay, Irish guy, good to see you. Dragon Sage, S. Lee, thank you all for coming. Make sure to share the show, like, and all the other good YouTube things, and donate if you feel that you want to. I'm hopeless. Mad Pieman, Greens, E-Greens, I mate the Hippie Shake. And anybody who wants any birthday requests as well, or anything like that, coming up to the holidays for Christmas Day, we're going to have an epic special occasion. Okay, because that's what I'm going to do Christmas. And we're going to have an event. Johnny Murray. And spread the love. It's going to be epic. Right, Dick, good to see you. Matt Indika, what are you doing there, Matt? Colin Allen, Spirited Woman, are you lovely? Everyone loves a bit of reggae. Ups a vibration. That was my friend from New York from years ago. I don't know what happened to him. Bullshit detector. Haven't heard from him in years. So, unfortunate, but there you go. Viewer change. Try calling the other day. Well, try calling now, Skull, right? If you called before, don't call back today because we've just kicking this off. Let somebody else have a little opportunity. Okay. I'm going to put the number up in a minute. Okay. And you can call in. I'm going to take a few calls. We're going to do some calls Christmas Day. It'll be Christmas Day loving. Okay. It'll be fantastic. You're going to dig this. Okay. Before this birthday party, Dick. No, not quite, matey. We got a whole new thing going on Flat Earth British. We make it up as we're going along. It's fucking fantastic. Okay, I'm just switching my dog on. So let me just show you the number in a second. Okay, guys. And then get calling. I'm going to take a few because it's getting late and I do have neighbours. It's gone midnight. Okay, we have 700 watching. Here's your chance to appear live on a flat today, which would be fantastic. The last one was really buzzy. I really do love that. So I'm going to put the number up now. Okay. You can call. Go like that. This time I'll have the microphone the right way around and you can all hear the call. Does that sound fair? Okay, we'll do it like that. So if I connect that microphone up, people complain. So here's your chance to appear live on Flat Earth British. Get calling, guys. Get calling. Dun, dun, dun. Platforms, platforms. You had a good night tonight. Good. I hope so. Is Zalij in chat? Nice to see you, my friend. Good to see you, Zalij. Let's get them comments up. And Dean Sheard in the house. And JT. And Brian Evans. You can ring, Brian? It was Magic Campbell. I'm guessing Campbell's here somewhere then. Zam Oxygen's my brother. Max Stump. Good to see you. And Mushrooms. Here we go. Here we go. Hello, hello. You're live on Flat Earth British. Hiya. Oi, oi. Good to speak to you. Who we got here? Sorry.
I'm fine, and you?
I'm fine, thank you. What's your name?
Mommy.
Mamit. Oh, I think I've seen you in chat. Oh, can you speak up a little bit? Oh, it's awful nice of you. Where are you to?
Martin, I'm in Austria.
In Austria. Oh, right. Wicked.
Yes.
Oh, right. Thanks for ringing. Right, we've got to...
Yeah, you know, we both love Lindsay very much, and Lindsay is the best girl ever.
Oh, man, he's in love. That's the problem here, isn't it? Oh, yeah, she is lovely. They're all lovely anyway. Yeah, I can't say they're not all lovely.
I think it's the problem.
So how did you get in so quick? How did you did you sit there with the phone in your hand? Just like so super duper quick like that.
Yeah, this is the good thing. Have a good connection to you, Martin.
That's much better. I can hear you much better now. I just hoping all the guys can too. So what we got here is Truth Seeker 2 or 3, who is in chat now, who is Manny.
Yeah, Manny. Yeah.
Yeah, nice one, Manny. All right, thanks for all the shares and all your help as well.
So yeah, today I was this morning I was I did a recording for the trailer for the movie Level 2. So I did that this morning. I had to do it in
The next level.
the trailer. Yeah, so I had to do like a recording, a spoken recording for the trailer. It took me 20 times to get it right. I just couldn't do it. I had cottonmouth in the morning, and my words were coming out all like splurred. So yeah, I had to try that a few times, but I nailed it in the end. So yeah, oops, vertic. So yeah, thanks anyway, Manny. Thanks for ringing, my brother. It's really awesome.
Yeah, sure.
I bet you're going to clip this now.
Give me a flat thumb.
Sorry? Flat
Give
thumbs
me
to
a
Manny.
flat thumb.
Right, double flat thumbs to Manny. Truth seeker. Much love, brother. You're going to cut this up and have this on your channel in 2 minutes. I know it.
Yeah, and we next week we'll have a live with Santos Bonacci.
Yeah, we could do something like that. I want to have a big event for next week. I want to have a lot of people. I'm going to make it a very special affair. I'm going to work on it all week. That's my plan anyway.
Yeah.
And I usually do that. So yeah, it's going to be special. Yeah, this has been the pre-Christmas special to get us all in the mood of all of the juice.
Yeah.
So
Martin. That's right.
All right, thanks for ringing, Manny. I'll speak to you soon, my brother.
Yeah. Much love.
Much love to you. Much love to Austria, and
Yeah, thanks, brother.
and all your love things.
We will see us, Martin. We hold together. We are all souls, Martin.
Yeah, we're all the same family. That's why we all recognize one another, brother. You know, this is why we all, you know, end up here. It's like, in my head, it's the last place in reality, safe. Well, I got someone else coming in. So I don't know. I got another call coming in on Facebook at the same time. That's no good.
We see us, Martin.
Okay, then. Peace and love. Speak to you soon. Fat thumbs.
Yeah.
Ciao, brother. So that was Manfred. Somebody ringing me on Facebook at the same time. That's no good. So Manfred rung in. I don't know. He got there so quick. So I hope you heard that. Yay. So next caller. Next caller. Whew. One big family, man. Part. Oh, here we go. Mad Pieman. Oi, oi. Welcome to Flat Earth British. Matty speaking. Hiya.
Yo, Martin.
Yo, brother. Who we got you?
How's it going?
Who's it, Jan? Hello?
Sorry?
I couldn't hear that. Sorry.
Yo, Martin. How's it going?
It's going wicked, brother. Doing flat a day, innit?
Yeah, you definitely made my day feel a bit better, mate. I'm without smoke and feeling a bit rubbish, so...
You are? Oh,
Yeah,
on a Saturday night as well. Oh, sorry about that. I've been there, bruv. I've been there a million times. I know it sucks when everyone else... But, like, you know, I just hope this has made a difference. You know, you got all the peeps. I know it's shit when you haven't got a spliff. I don't know that, but... Just set your intent clear, like in the universe. I know it takes a little time, but the universe, man, if you set your intent clear, fucking the shit will arrive, brother. You know, you just set your intent, it'll come from somewhere. I'm telling you now, it will. Okay, just solid love intent. You know, I'm not, don't deserve this. I'm not really, you know, give outward love and be grateful, and then you get it back in. Because if you ain't grateful for what you got, you're not going to get any more. It seems harsh, but in a way, it makes sense to me that. You know, it's the universe being kind.
Have some weeks on and some weeks off, I suppose, for like tolerance and.
Well, there you go. So, you know, even when you get bad things happen, like today, right? I've had my amplifier fucking blew up, and I've had it 25 years. I paid £700 for it in a day. It was like from Audio Excellence. I used to fucking love it. I've loved the thing, and I've used it for years, and it's always got my sweet tunes, which I love. And it fucking died today. I had to take it apart. I've had it all over the floor. Oh, I had a cow getting all hot and bothered. Yeah, man. It's like, so I got no tune now. I got this other thing, like an Ibiza box, and I got a tune on my laptop, on my computer. But fucking, I need to sort that out. So yeah, but I think it's when shit things happen. It might be a good thing in thinking later on. You know, maybe I need a new amp. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
So.
That happens for a reason. By the way, I'm not calling from Austria, but I'm calling from Devon.
Devon, I was down there last Christmas in Turkey.
Yeah, that's the funny thing. When you were down here, I was watching your live stream, and I was like, hold on, I recognise that place. I was like, fucking hell, it's in Payton. Like, I'm 15 minutes up the road.
Jesus, you should have looked up. I was phoning everyone in Devon to bring me decent weed.
Yeah. I would have been able to sort as well. Like,
Oh, what a bummer.
We'll definitely do something.
Yeah, man, I'll get down there again anyway. I'm waiting for my mate to come back from abroad if he ever gets out of there and get like set up because I goes and stays with my mate down there. Patrick,
Cool.
So yeah, it's just gorgeous, man. It was December and it was hot, it was warm, proper warm. And as you walked up the hill, it got warmer. I can't help thinking there was something in that hill, man, because it's like crazy warm for December. It was just got a microclimate in it. It was just fantastic place.
Yeah. I live in a place called Bovey.
I don't know that. I got a book about like the Devon Sea Kings, and like in the past, the people who run the world all lived in Devon. That's why it's such fantastic architecture. It's like all the money in the world and everybody who's the richest seaman in the world all lived in Devon.
Yeah, well, I'm pretty sure that from the Bible that when it talks about Tarshish, I'm pretty sure that Tarshish is the island we live on because it was known for all of the tin and everything that's found in Cornwall and that. And I think that like people from all over the world came to Tarshish, i.e. here, to get tin. And,
tin,
like iron and stuff like that because there's loads of it here.
Yeah, I know, and clay as well, China clay. I used to ship a lot.
Yeah.
I used to ship a lot. When I was in the merch, we used to take it out of Teignmouth. Yeah, a little Port Exmouth. I've been to and a few in Cornwall, Par and a few other ports. But yeah, I was always on the China clay runs. Absolutely.
Yeah. My stepdad was in the Merchant Navy.
Yeah, terrible cargo to carry though. Absolutely worst ever because it's so light. It just goes into your lungs, and it burns your lungs, and it's everywhere, man. You're plugging for breath all the time when you're there with it. It's just the worst. It's like lime in your lungs. Fucking awful.
Yeah.
So it's awful nice of you to ring, brother. Thanks so much. I hope we cook. We hook up one day. Like I said, I'll have meats and stuff. I always do. I'll get this bullshit over with now, Christmas and that. And, I hope you have a good one. Anyway, I hope something works out for you, brother. I really, really do. We all do.
Yeah. Cheers, man. Big up, everyone.
Much love to you, brother. Hope you got it good, man. Yeah. Set that intent, brother. Clear. Set it clear. Do it tonight. Yeah, tomorrow's a whole new day. Every day's another chance for this place. That's the beauty of the reality. And just forget about everything else. Next tomorrow, then just a brand new fucking day. Do it all different if you want. That's the beauty of this place. Just reinvent yourself. You can do that. There's nothing stopping you. Yeah. Just be who you want to be. Don't let anyone stop you. Fuck them all. All right.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. All right, much love, brother. I'm gonna get my next caller in now. Okay, take it easy.
Yeah.
All right, peace, bro. See you later. Ciao.
Bye.
That's shit, innit? I can't help from you. I wish I could. Here we go. Flat is British. Martin Litka. Hiya.
Hi there, Martin Litka.
Hi there.
Guess who's here?
That is Dave.
Yeah.
I know. Not a bad guess, is it?
Yeah, man.
I didn't even have to tell me. I've never spoken to you in my life. How do you think I know?
I know.
It's vibration.
I have the goosebumps all over.
Yeah, same here, brother. Can't get over this, you. Yeah, well, we've been friends long time now, brother. We knows one another pretty well, don't we?
We go far back.
We go far back. You've been an awesome brother to me. The way you all supports me. When my head fucks up. Who do I run to? It's like, oh, Dave. It sorts me out.
You lift me up, and I lift you. You lift me up, I lift you.
Like I said in the last vlog, we all need a support system, and we're stuck in with these nutters and all this bullshit.
Yeah.
Who else are we going to have? We'd all go fucking loco if we didn't have this. I would. I'm sure I would. If I didn't have my friends and the community, I would probably I don't even know. It's unimaginable to me. So how are you anyway, brother? Have you been well?
Mentally, I'm okay. But physically, I have a bad year.
You mentioned that. So
yeah, 2 jabs and now the booster. It's hard. No, mate, kidding you.
No, I wouldn't believe that anyway. How's your dog? How's your beautiful dog?
Never. I will never close my heart.
Listen, you wouldn't be able to do it like the rest of us because you wouldn't be able to live with yourself anyway. You know, not that, you know, the thought is like, you know, a nightmare anyway. I'm coming at you with that.
You throw,
Like a horror film.
you have to chop off at the hip. I take any jab.
Yeah, yeah. Turn that reel around and say, do you want it?
I wish to visit you once again. One time.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's difficult now.
No, everything's the shit. It'd be all right though, mate. You know, just get this Christmas over with, and then we're just like the weather's got a break. It's just like it seems like nobody wants to save the world when it's cold. All oil protests have stopped and everything else. Have you noticed that all wars have stopped? There's no like terrorist attacks or anything anymore. Just everything.
No.
It's like nothing goes on anymore.
Everybody's inside, there's nobody to attack.
Yeah, they're all in their caves, aren't they? And the house, you know, with their masks on.
When some terrorist would try something, he would hit one family, two families, and that's it.
No, that's so true. Yeah. Yeah, it's fucked up. I feel sorry for people out there. I feel sorry for myself, but like the other people out there with family, at least I haven't got to deal with, you know, a crazy wife that's like, oh, you got to jab the children, but you don't want them to catch cold, do you? It's a plague, you know. That sort of thing going on.
It's all around now.
All around. It's all I hear, mate. All the time, people are always writing into me complaining about like that, exactly the same, that they have no one to talk to, they feel isolated, they're going potty, they're on their own, and it's the same. I feel the same.
Complete family.
Yeah.
No more family. My wife.
Same here. Same here. Only my boy. Yeah. My boy and my rabbit, and my friends and my community. That's it. I'm all right though.
Right.
They're hard work anyway. You know, you can choose your friends, but you can't choose your family. And family are fucking nightmare anyway, as we all finding out.
All my life, I was at home. I was looking around. I thought to myself, "Who are those people around? Who are those? Why am I living with them?"
Well, I thought that as a child though. It's like, who are all these stupid people? I was like that.
We were dropped in the wrong family.
Yeah, you got love for them and that. It's because they're your kin and that. But at the same token, it's sad, really. It is sad. I couldn't really actually talk to them. They wouldn't know what I was saying. Anyway, flat thumbs, special flat thumbs to my awesome brother. I'm so glad we talked eventually.
Great talking to you, mate. Very, very.
Dave. We just seen Dave, everybody. We just seen him with his lovely dog on the images with my books.
Yeah.
So, please they didn't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, English boy. It's lovely. It's lovely. So she's getting on a bit.
She was a little. When I got her, she was like a devil.
Was she?
She like pirouettes on the leash.
Change.
In 5 seconds, he had 2 leashes on, and she was loose. 5 seconds.
Wow, nightmare dog.
When I got.
Yeah.
But
she's lovely now. Ah.
Now, lovely, and everybody can touch her, and but no dogs.
It's probably the owners, isn't it? Whatever the owner puts into the dog is how the dog will respond if they got a shit owner and all that negative energy, you know.
Yeah, but I always take on a dog who has a difficult situation. The first dog I got 1.5, and my second dog, the one you saw, was her.
Oh.
She was deeply
traumatized.
Asocial.
Oh, antisocial. It's traumatized, isn't it? It's just can't trust people and stuff. It's ones that they give any trust back after what they go through. Some animals, it's heartbreaking. Nothing worse than cruelty to animals. I just can't think of anything worse than people hurting animals. It's one
from day one, she wants to crawl right into. From day one.
Oh. Anyway, I'm going to get my next caller in. I can't stay up late because I'm getting on to 1 o'clock now. So bubbling. Thanks, Dave.
I will call again.
All right, you will do. I'm going to do one Christmas special anyway, so I'll have a phone in then as well. So
great, mate.
Nice one.
Speaking to you.
And you. Thank you so much, my brother. Ta, Dave. My flat thumbs, bruv. Much love, bruv. I knew who it was before he even said. Next caller, Martin Deeker, Flatbush. Hi.
Hey, bud.
Hey, who we got here?
This is Dean.
Are you Dean? Not Dean in Hawaii.
What's up? Yeah, is this Dr. Squirrel or is this Martin?
No way. He's calling from Hawaii.
Yeah,
Whoa, Dean, it's you, brother.
it's me, man. What's up?
This is mad. I'm getting to talk to all my mates. This is mad as fuck. I just had Psycho Dave. Now I got Dean in. How's it going, brother? Wow, you're lucky to be there.
Man, you're so funny, bro.
Did you enjoy earlier? Was it good? I don't know what I'm saying half the time. I just make it up as I go along.
You're absolutely hilarious.
Whatever comes into my mind, I say. I hope it's not too bad. I get away with enough.
Man.
What's it like there in Hawaii then? Is it gone weird as well? Are they like clamping down now in America?
It's fucking crazy in Hawaii.
Is it?
Everything's shut down with all the hotels.
Somebody told me from Hawaii, said there's only hookers and drugs in Hawaii at the moment. I was like, really? Because I got a different vision of Hawaii in my head. I'm Margaret on Viva Las Vegas is my vision of Hawaii. Oh no, Blue Hawaii. Sorry, Elvis.
Enjoy it. It's a beautiful place. It's like, especially the outer islands, you know, and the North Shore and stuff.
It's crazy. You're American, and you're like, how many miles from America, mainland, are you?
Like 3,000 miles from California.
3,000 miles from California. That's outpost America, man. That's so far away. That's as far away as Britain is from the Falkland Islands. That's insane. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, well, I just wanted to tell Martin, like, I practically earned a PhD from all his research. And I wanted to thank him for that.
You're welcome. It's my pleasure. As long as everyone's happy, I'm happy. And we all learn together. I've learned just the wealth of information. It's just like, you know, happy I know it. And everyone else knows it because I shared it all. So, yay.
I also wanted to say that perhaps on Christmas he could go and do the origins of the Christmas tree, because like there's all this stuff about mushrooms.
It's interesting. My turn.
The trees.
I can just hear you on the telly coming back. See? Hello?
Yeah.
You just faded out there, bruv, but you are a long way away.
And underneath those trees, I guess they're pine trees, is the only where those mushrooms grow. And back in the day, that was like the presents that they would give under the tree.
I see where you're going with this. Yeah. Animita mascara under the pine trees, and they're saying they're the presents.
And I guess Autodidactic said he just did a thing on it. So.
All right. I missed that. Oh, that is interesting.
It's really interesting.
Yeah, well, Quasi Luminous used to go on about it. I don't know whether you remember Quasi. You know, he was on about the North Pole hole and the upside down candy thing.
That guy was a trip.
He was a trip. I had him on my show back 5 years ago, and he was off his head, but he blew everyone's mind. And now, years later, he was right on the money. He knew exactly what he was saying was right.
Did you ever go up there?
Me? To where?
No, did Quasi ever end up going up to the North Pole?
No, man. He got taken down by some fuzz in his house, cried like a little girl, and then he had to take himself off YouTube because he looked so bad. You know, it's all them things he was smoking. He's not about anymore, but Mark Braun, innit? But yeah, he was fantastic in his day. He spent like 20 hours doing full pen pictures. It's fantastic.
Yeah, I was tripping on him, man.
See?
I was really tripping on him.
I was like, yeah, you know, this makes so much sense. And later I got to prove this stuff, and it was like, yeah, man, he knew, you know, he knew about all of the straw man, dead, you know, he was saying, you're all necrophiliacs, because that's what he was calling everyone. Because you're all dead, dead, you know, he just knew. You know, you're all monsters, he was saying. So he knew all legal fiction bullshit. Yeah, he was real He's real cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
According to the dictionary, human is defined as a monster for some reason. I don't know why.
We are monsters. Yeah, that's right. It's us, apparently.
It's kind of weird because they have that monsters.com to hire people.
Is that what they a monster drink as well? Energy drink, which is sperm, which is shit.
Yeah. But anyway, I just wanted to say thank you to Martin.
Thanks, Dean. Fat thumbs to Dean from. So I'm getting good guesses on you guys tonight. I gotta be honest.
Thank you, man, and thank you guys for all the cool people. And you know, I don't know. I've earned the PhD. I think I earned a PhD in more than I've earned at UC Berkeley from his channel.
More education you're on YouTube than in any school, that's for sure. Yeah, maritime law. That's right, ancient Irish. So, thanks, Dean. I'm going to get the next call, and I'm going to get off soon because I'm like basically running out of steam. It's 3.5 hours show.
Yeah, all right, brother. You take care now.
All right, call again, right? I'll speak to you soon. Thumbs. Sorry, Dean, my brother. Much love to you. Bye. Dean. Right, I need a drink. Next caller, Martin speaking. Fat thumbs.
Hey, Martin, this is Broken 76 from St. George, Utah, man.
St. George, Utah. Wild. Hey, how are you doing?
I'm doing awesome. I just had to call and tell you thank you for the hours of awesome, entertaining information that you provide for everyone, man. I enjoy it so much, man.
Oh, my pleasure. As long as it's working and makes everyone happy, I'm happy. So it's my pleasure.
Fantastic, my friend.
It's my pleasure to do it. If I can do it, and I may as well do it, innit? So makes sense to me.
You're one in a million, man.
Well, I like to be happy. I don't like to, it doesn't. It's not logical to be unhappy and down vibration because your life's going to be shit. You're going to get unhappy. You're going to get ill, and you're going to die. So logic would dictate stay happy. They don't want us happy, so stay happy.
Exactly. And you definitely bring happiness to this world, man. I really appreciate it.
I have my down moments, but they only usually last like about a minute or 3 between joints.
That's awesome, man. Oh my gosh. It was like trying to win a prize at a radio station to call you, though.
Yeah, it is. It's getting like
out of America.
I could run a radio station and I could just do calls alone or just do a night of calls. Coast to Coast used to do it, didn't they? Used to have callers. Remember George Norrie?
You'd be set for hours if you did that.
I could do that. I can talk to anybody. Yeah. I could get like a real smart cookie saying I'm basically I'm head of MIT. Yeah, yo. Yeah. Gonna globe me.
Oh my God.
It could happen. It could happen. Hopefully. I'd love that.
Sure.
Yeah, I would absolutely love that. They got nothing. None of them.
Oh man, that's so cool.
Anyway, thanks for ringing, man. What's your name again? I just had a splat. My brain's gone.
My name is Brian, but I go by Broken 76 on there.
Broken 76. Okay, I haven't seen you in chat. I'll keep an eye out for you. Oh, thanks so much for ringing.
All right, Bill.
I'm bringing your vibration, and thanks for just being here. Really, being one of us, because we're all sticking together. This is important stuff. I find, keeping this vibration up. So we'll all support one another.
Yeah, we're all family, man. We gotta stick together.
Well, family and stick together. We haven't got no one else. It's only us lot, so can't trust any of them. And you know it. YouTube's a fucking shitstorm. Can't trust that either. It's just all of it bollocks. So fat thumbs to you, my bruv. Thanks.
Welcome, my friend. God bless.
All right. God bless you, Sue. I'll speak to you soon. Yeah. Try. Oh. Utah. You still there, bruv? Yeah. Anyway, much love. I'm going. I gotta get next call in before I go.
All right, my friend.
All right then. All right. Speak to you soon. Ciao. 13 voicemails. So 13 people just tried ringing in the same time. Anyway, one more call and I'm going to wrap it up. Give you a couple of shouts. I got to get going. Lucky caller number 4. Oi, Martin speaking. Hiya. Almost. Hang on. Flat Earth British, Marty speaking. Hiya.
Yeah.
Yo. Hiya. Speak.
It's a bit weird.
Why is it weird? Life is weird. Just go with it.
Well, your voice is a bit weird, but like relaying that, it's a bit better now. I turn the voice off.
It's probably because I'm playing on the screen as well. So you're picking me up twice, maybe. I don't know. Anyway. Hiya.
I don't know what I wanted to say, but I'd like to say thank you for keeping it real. And yeah, Flat Earth British. Thank you.
Oh, thank you so much, mate. What's your name, man?
Peter.
Oh, Peter. Where you to in Britain, yeah?
No, I'm living abroad, mate. Living abroad.
That's nice. Britain's done for. We all need boats for an exodus out of here, man. It's not good, yeah. Nobody likes it. I don't like it, yeah. So, thanks for ringing, brother. You'll be my last call tonight. We're going to have a last few shoutages.
Maybe you can answer this for me. I'm
Go on.
trying to work out whether I should come back to England, Wales, Scotland, or stay abroad. This is my question.
Well, it depends which country. In some, like Portugal's pretty safe part of that. I don't know where you are geographically. On the top,
I'm Spain, mate. Marbella.
Well, Marbella, yeah. Well, I don't think they're going to kick us out anytime soon because so many ex-British pats there in Spain. But oh, how lovely. But I'm thinking on the top 10 countries to survive in for nuclear war, Wales used to be one of them. So it's a good place to survive. It's beautiful. Land's relatively cheap, and the people are Welsh people. So just nice. So me, I go to England. There's so many Wales or England. There's just so many places here, but it's a small island.
Wales is beautiful,
Yeah, from north to south. It take me 3 hours to get on a train, so it's pretty big. But Spain's lovely, but it's not home, is it? It's not Britain, is it? It's Spain. So.
It's not home, but it has its bonuses and plus and minus points, everywhere else. That's what I'm trying to work out. What I should do. It's hard. It's fucking hard.
That is a hard decision, mate. If it was me, I'd be looking. Is there reasons to stay first? Is there someone there? Is there reasons to stay? And if there wasn't no reasons to stay, you got to go with what your heart wants. And if your heart's telling you, well, I'm getting on, I want to see my peeps, I want to see the old grounds, I want to go back home, because you're homesick, then maybe you should just do that. Maybe just come here on holiday, check it out in case you don't like it, because Britain's changed so bad, brother. You might not like it anymore. It's not the Britain you used to know, is what I'm saying.
Thank you for talking to me. Thank you.
No
Big
worries.
up, Flat Earth British. Respect me. Thank you.
Oh, thank you. Oh, much love to you, brother. Anyway, have a nice Christmas. And I hope you make the right decision. And we're all sending our love intent to you. And thank you for ringing and bringing us your vibration.
Awesome. Thank you, Martin. Thank you.
No worries. Much love, brother. Pat thumbs to you. Much love. Bye. Right, that's going to be it on the calls for tonight, because otherwise I'm going to be going on for foot. No. Off for tonight. So that's it for tonight. I'm going to do some more calls next week on Flat Day. It's going to be fantastic. On Christmas Flat Day special. Oh, they're all so nice to me. When I had that happen to me, yes, on the last show, when everyone was saying lovely things to me, it was like an awakening call or something. I'm just a bloke in my flat. I don't even think of myself as anything like that or special in any way. I just think I'm just doing I do feel that I'm on a mission from God or the Creator. I really, really do, because of all the stuff that's been happening, all of it. It's hard to even explain how much I've done in the last 7 years. You wouldn't believe it. Or my life either. So let's give you a few of you shouts. I'm going to chuck off out. Them calls were fantastic again. I'm so fucking grateful to speak to my brother Dave. I knew he was straight away. I've never spoke to him, guys, because I just knew he was in. Vibrational thing. I only had to hear his voice to know he was a brother. Crazy, innit, guys? Dragon Sage, awesome brother as well. Dragon Sage, Pushkin Castle. So send that love outwardly.
in waves. Do it with your Brian, okay? And it will work, okay? It changes the whole of the matrix. I've been remote viewing. I've been in just fleeting around the matrix at my leisure, guys. There's ways to do it. You wouldn't even believe how easy it fucking is when you know. Well, shifting your body frequency. And, you know, only 2 nights ago, I had a bit of a download of my dead wife, who was basically, as she should have been if they hadn't got hold of her, all repaired. And I knew I was me, so I was still flat earth British in the dream, still me. I was like, fucking hell, you're back. It's like you're dead in the dream. And just picked up where we left off. It was just fucking crazy good, I tell you. It was crazy fucking good. But she's told me stuff from the other side in my dreams, which was mad as fuck. I woke up, like, just sat there and I just thought, fucking hell, trying to just think about it. Just weirdest thing. Crazy. Especially when it's dead people. Monica, and they're alive again. Valerie, my love. E-Greens. Aussie. Campbell, my brother. 40k day. Congratulations, Campbell. Ooh, big famous YouTubers. So yeah, next week's going to be fabulous. Make sure to do all of the YouTube things. Like this video if you did, and donate to me, and like it if you did like it. And I think we had a little bit of a giggle. Not that I can remember any of my daft history, but it was weird though. I watch a bit back now in bed with my cup of coffee. No chocolate, drinking chocolate. So thanks for speaking to me, Dean. See, I knew it was you as well. I pulls these. Real Yoda. England is Russia means the land of angels. And Caddy Stuka, hi, Glenage and Giuzzi, Aussie. You're in Canada. It sucks. Everyone's saying the same no matter where they are, even Hawaii. It's like paradise. It's like, it's all right. How bad can it be for the rest of us if Hawaii sucks, guys? Just saying, yo. Hippie Shake, Colin, Jane, she's in Turkey, where I was last Christmas. Valerie Parks, Tolux, and Patrick, my friend, was in this chat earlier. It's been a day for old acquaintances and friends I've seen. Dr. Vass, Bass, Matt Moore, good to see you, Capalocious. Thanks for popping by, guys. Let me just scoot through, see if I've missed any of you. There's Josh Roberts, yo, Kathy, and Jones. And Vertic, who's my brother as well. Thank you, Vertic, for everything you do. Mr. Moderator extraordinaire, Michelle Jones. Now, we're going to have a fantastic year next year. Don't you? Nobody any moaning. Don't send me any links about any Rona shit, because I couldn't give a flying fuck, and I haven't since the start. I just delete every single fucking one. Anything with fear, warning, bull, wank off them, I couldn't give a fuck about, guys. I'm not doing that with my existence. E-Greens. Oh. Okay, then. I think that's it. Yes, Lee's in the house as well. And friend, good to see you. And who else we got? Let me just scroll up. Floyd Bingoat. Fucking love you all. Peace and love, blessing. See, that's when the fucking word is needed. That accentuates that. Fucking love you all. Wicked, isn't it? Monica. So anyway, have a fabulous week, guys. Hope you get everything your heart desires. Hope your family are all happy and healthy. That's the main thing. Kind of fuck all without health. So that would be number one, I reckon. That you're not hurting and you're calm inside and happy. Okay? Contented. Let's say contented, shall we? Joy for your holidays. And that will be a happy thing. Okay? You haven't got to do their weird cult. Still winter solstice after all. I gotta get going. Amy, good to see you. Dickage. Nikki, Jenny, I gotta go. My mouth is literally like a which is it? King Snooker and Mel, who's probably crashed, and everyone else. Kat, Esley, Devora, lovely. Good to see you. And HK as well. There you are. Whew. And Scott, I hope you had a lovely day. She's got to sign them. Epic brother who is birthday boy. Yay. Anyway. Was that fun? You just turn that off. Right, I'm going. I will see you on the next Christmas Day. Have a fabulous week. If anything, urgent happens, like weirdness out there in the ether, I will be back to report upon it. In case of that, keep an eye on my community page. Any Instagrams I will post. I do regular posts on my IG if you don't know. So get on Instagram, Flat Earth British on Instagram. You'll find me on there. There's thousands of us on there. It's really busy. And here's my message of the day. Masks are for gimps, which is in fact true, isn't it? Because they're like little bitches. Anyway, I gotta go, Stephen. I got neighbours. It's late, and I'm talking loud and stuff, and my brain hurts. 4 hours, almost 600 of you. Anyway, fantastic evening. Thank you very, very much. It's been buzzing the whole time. Feel so energized. Never gonna go to sleep for a while now. Nos da, Brian. That's good night in Welsh. Sounds German, don't it? Nos da. Gareth, Lee. I see your comment earlier. Not you. Hippie Shake, Beans Toast, Beans and Toastage, my favorite, and Justin. Get over to Instagram, Wizard Wraps and Minerals, and buy yourself one of these for Christmas. And they are magic, proper magical things. Beautiful to have on you. Feel them. I change them for the different moodage. It's got a sniper. Didn't see you there, mate. It's good to see you. Wow. I haven't even shouted you, Scott. Anyway, I gotta get going. I'm fucked. Peace and love to you all. Have a great time. I'll see you next week. Yes, next week. For Christmas. Don't do anything I wouldn't do.